More Than Rich podcast. Today we are here with Jae McPherson, who is a multifaceted entrepreneur, a life coach, real estate investor, and a business consultant whose work spans personal transformation, financial empowerment, and digital business strategies. He's known for his holistic approach to life and his deep commitment to helping individuals unlock their potential. Jae blends esoteric wisdom with practical, actionable steps for personal growth. His YouTube channel is filled with motivational tasks and spiritual insights to his best-selling books on personal development. You got a ton of videos, hundreds of them on YouTube. Your journey is a testament to the power of intentional growth and community support. So if anyone's looking to deepen their spiritual practice or looking for strategies to overcome life's challenges, today's conversation is going to invoke a lot of different perspectives, I hope. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, bro. Thank you for having me, man.
You know, what's interesting is before we even get into your upbringing about wealth, one of your last videos you were talking about, it's this book on wealth. And I was like researching it before I had you on. It is by Waddles.
Wallace D. Waddles. Yeah, that was a book called The Science of Getting Rich.
But what I wanted to know was what was so compelling about this book. And one is the importance of gratitude and the source of your wealth, because wealth is created by the way you think, right? And that's obviously the most cliche part of everything, right? Everyone's like, change your mindset. And then it gets into visualization, and then it gets into the importance of doing things with the intent to benefit others. And that was like the one that stuck with me the most, because that was one of the things that changed my own path in my life and rerouted me. And I'm curious what grabbed your attention on that book?
Bro, I focus on shit that works, to be honest with you. Like, that's one of many books that I just demolished the book, because my whole game since as long as I can remember has just been like, what works, like what can I grab that can pull me forward? And not even in a not to where anyone has to be at a disadvantage or I have to step over anyone or anything like that. But I use these books as literally just tools, So the book Science of Getting Rich is a book that you tap into. He wrote it over 100-something years ago. You tap into it because literally the cover says The Science of Getting Rich. So if you're trying to, even if you have the courage to believe that you can pull that off, that basic ass cover, the basic ass title, I just dove into the book many years ago. And like many books, it's one of the kit and caboodle. You're not gonna absorb the entire science of getting rich from that book, but I've learned to dissect the pieces that work, and I just added to the collection of things that work. So yeah, there's many parts of the book. There's parts on gratitude, there's parts on visualization and so on, but it's not something that I would necessarily even have to get from that particular book. If I want to do visualization techniques, I'm going to tap into something that's more of like proven and tactical, like the entire industry of magic, chaos magic, ceremonial magic, rituals, that's like, if we're going to talk about visualization and shit, why not go as deep as you can go? So that's where, it's just one of the many tools that we have available for us.
It's just crazy to think you can't assume your perspective is the right one, right? So this guy probably had to find a bunch of commonalities within human nature to come to the conclusion, like, hey, this is what works. And do you think
because these are people. I mean, you got to think of human beings. The average human being, period, as far as we know, they're in a society. Society is always going to be controlled. Society's been controlled since the beginning of time. So the human, which is the person, the people, they're nothing more than, on a macro level, they're the product of the powers that be. So you study the people 5-6 years, you're ahead of the people. The people don't grow. The people don't build Facebook. The people don't take over the planet, have an uprising and think that, the people don't do that. People stay the people. So if you're going to read a book from 100 years ago based on psychology of fucking humans, and you're a human, study the book and you'll have a leg up. Like, it just shows you that like shit's never changed, bro. It's never changed. So that's why I'm even making content more lately than I have before, because there's no competition to any degree. You can demolish a book that was written 100, 200, 500 years ago. Do the shit today. Just do it in a modern day fashion, and you'll get ahead. The only thing that's gonna knock you down is yourself. Most like so many people do. They knock themselves down.
So
Unfortunately, that's the way it is.
get into your early childhood. I don't know if people really know you like that on the internet. Like, what influenced you?
Yeah.
How did you get into the esoteric?
I wouldn't say my early childhood, bro. I was just a kid that played outside. I just loved to play outside. A real boy, Mom goes to work. I had a single mother, so my mom would go to work, leave me at home. I grew up watching TV. I grew up watching television shows and taking on particular personas of the actors and those people that are just being. You're a kid growing up in Brooklyn, and then later on Florida. You're just acting like whatever your influence was. So I didn't want to act like my teachers. I didn't want to act like my nearby individuals, whoever was around me. I was just really glued to movies, a lot of movies and a lot of shows and cartoons and things. And I guess the nugget from that would be it gave me a very animated personality, a very chaotic, controlled chaos. But I can just turn into whatever the fuck I need to just turn into to get the job done. Like any body, like that's just what the world is. Like you just transform. So yeah, just growing up, I grew up in front of TV for many years until I don't know if you want like the whole shebang. It could be a long, but I can just keep it short. Grew up in front of a lot of television. My mom worked a lot, and I didn't do good in school. And it wasn't because I was a bad student or anything. I just didn't do the work. I was literally that kid that went to school.
I can
I
relate.
sat down
I
and
can
I just
relate.
played with the pencil. Or I'm stashing shit inside my desk, or I'm just loading up my backpack with just balled up papers. And I did that until like 6th grade or something. And then they started to put me in a system from there. They looked at it like, okay, this is a kid that doesn't do work. So they try to put me, different schools and all of these little programs and whatnot. But I just powered through it because my mom always had my back. So it wasn't, I don't blame my mom for anything, to be honest. Like, you don't know what you don't know in this world. It's clear as day. You don't know what you don't know. So I went through the little system. I got into my little trouble, but since a youngin, I just realized, I have to do whatever I feel like makes sense, consciously or unconsciously. So, yeah, I dropped out of school at like 16 years old, and I just told my mom. I said, "Mom, I want to go get a job." And she's like, "Where are you gonna get a job?" I said, "I'm gonna go work at Taco Bell. It's okay. It's right down the street." And my mom was like, "Oh, I don't know. I have a way of speaking with conviction, even to my mother. Like, Mom, I'm gonna drop out of school now, and I'm just gonna go get a job, and I'll be home on time, and everything's gonna make sense." She was like, "Okay." Like, we don't fight. We never argued. Me and my mother never had a issue like that. So, yeah, she just let me do my thing, and it worked. I dropped out of school. I immediately got a job, and then I quit that job. I got another one. I quit like 4 or 5 after that, and then I picked up talents. You start realizing what you're good at, and I picked up a camera, and then I decided, all right, I'm gonna quit the job. I'm gonna go take pictures now. And then again, this is all like out of school, so you have that leniency. You have that time to like bounce around and practice. I did, and nobody was up on my ass like, you better be a better. Like, my mom wasn't ever like that. She was just like, let my son be who he is. And I think that's the best thing you could do when you're raising a child, raising any other human. Let them be who they are. So yeah, that's a piece of it. That's for sure.
No,
So
that's
like,
good.
yeah.
That's good. I don't think many people know that in general. A lot of insight there. What are some core strategies you believe are most effective for personal growth and overcoming challenges in life?
What core beliefs do I feel are most effective? Just keeping your word. Keeping your word. Yeah, I think that if you look at the world today, like I said, people have always been people. And one core trait that most people share is the fact that they don't know how to talk to themselves. Like, they'll listen to someone else, they'll read a book, but they don't understand that the words that they're using on themselves, moment to moment, day to day, week to week, month to month, is going to guide them through every situation that their body ends up in. So what I mean by that is, like, if you're thinking right, your body will end up in a certain area. So if I'm hungry, I want to go eat a meal, my body's going to end up at a restaurant. Or if I want to go see someone, my body's going to end up there. So if your body is your all, then start locking in on where you're about to take your body. right? So if I'm about to eat some food, you want to think a certain way before you eat certain things, because that's the after effect is your body. So yeah, I think the biggest problem that most people are facing is the fact that they have a shitty way of talking to themselves, and they should have a shitty way of talking to themselves, because most people don't grow up with any type of positive role model or anything to look at and to be like, oh, I cannot be this, I can actually be that. And growing up watching a lot of just cartoons and shit. I watch Batman. I watch like just the basics, like Spider-Man, whatnot. And I'm just like, all right, these dudes are bigger than me. They got muscles, they're fucking Popeye. I used to watch Popeye so much as a kid. Yeah, and it's like Popeye, bro, he had a problem. That man just he went vegan right away. It's like, how'd that happen? Just, knocked out spinach, power up, and handle business. So it's really about handling business for me. And the older I get, the more I realize that once we start talking to ourselves correctly, we'll start handling proper business. And once it's handled and it's properly done, then you reap the rewards from that, which is self-gratification, self-love, more importantly, self-reliance, and so on. Yeah, so I think it's self-talk. I know it's a long answer, but I have a lot of long answers.
Nah, I was gonna say, do you think maybe self-talk is just another way of saying quieting the mind?
No, not
It's
at all. You
not.
quiet the mind. No, bro. Self-talk is nothing like quieting the mind. Quieting the mind, you shouldn't hear any self-talk. You're quieting the mind so you can identify what arises in the mind when you quiet it. And if you don't even have self-talk for that, you're going to identify a thought that arises as something negative or something. Sometimes I meditate. I meditate and just saw proper dead bodies of loved ones before. Like, I go deep into quietness and stillness, and the shit that I see visually in my mind is some dark shit. So if my self-talk's not right, if I don't know how to call that dark shit dope shit, or if I don't know how to identify that, it's just another thought. Dead bodies actually mean more cells this week. Dead bodies actually mean a rebirth or what's coming. Dead bodies mean, let me just go hit my mother up. Be like, Mom, you good? You been eating okay? You know what I'm saying? So self-talk and quieting the mind are completely opposite things. They both take training.
Yeah, because
To quiet your mind, that's a skill set in itself. Step one would be like to literally sit down and do nothing. You got to learn how to do that for hours, weeks, just doing nothing.
for sure. And I guess my question was, is it necessarily less thoughts? But you're literally saying no, it's what you're saying. It's not how many thoughts, or it's what you're literally telling yourself.
It's literally what you're saying, because your thoughts they're actually physical. Words, like, this is proven shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is proven. I guess if you want to, like, a mainstream Joe Dispenza or whatever, but a thought is a physical thing. Like, this is quantum physics. It can be measured. It can be weighed. So a thought,
Sounds crazy to hear it. Just to hear
it's
that, it
true though,
sounds crazy.
because at everything's smallest form in life, period, is pure energy. Everything is energy. We're energy. Your computer's energy. You're no
Ooh,
different than
that's
the
a good
bottle that
point.
we're literally
That's
all
why they
related to
say
one another.
why are you giving those thoughts energy?
Exactly, because but the thought itself is energy. So what they mean when they're saying why give that thought energy, because it's like, if it's already energy. Now you feed it more energy, the thought gets bigger, and once the thought gets bigger, it has to move over to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind
Damn.
controls 95% of your life, your thoughts, your actions, your belief, your patterns, the food you eat, everything. So if you want to change your habits, you got to change your self-talk and the energy that you're putting towards that particular self-talk. And it's different all the time. Sometimes self-talk could just be motivating shit. You've just been a lazy ass. You haven't been on your shit. And right now, your self-talk needs to get you into a flow of routine and consistency, which will build momentum. And once you've done that, you can change the self-talk to, all right, let me build a fucking business now. I'm broke. I've just been doing blah, blah, blah. Now you can have business money on your mind, but you're already running off the momentum from, let's say you just wanted to start eating correctly or blah, blah, blah. So motivation, inspiration, whatever, self-talk is God inside your body, bro. It's literally God inside your body.
That's another thing I was gonna say, not to get too off topic, but we're talking about like
Bro, we can talk
nutrition.
about anything. I don't give a shit. I
Well,
have
we're
all I
when
have
we're
a
talking
plethora of them.
about nutrition though, how much do you contribute the food supply to our self-talk?
How much do you contribute? How much do I contribute the food
Yeah,
supply
the
to our
actual like
self-talk?
yeah, actually like what we're ingesting and eating, is that really affecting our thoughts? And then I mean, specifically in
If
America
you've
is even
ever,
worse.
if I were you, I'd look at Google right now, look at Google Images and look at what a small and large intestines look like. Then look at the picture of what a brain looks like. They're literally the same thing. It's a gut brain axis, bro. Again, it's all one. So most of this shit that's even like you're even here with me right now because your stomach, imagine if your stomach was rumbling and going through a situation based on you eating a certain way prior to this talk. Your mind would be like, fuck, like I'm here but I really just gotta fucking take a shit right now, like, oh man, I gotta go pee right now, you know, like you can't think right without having the entire system moving towards one thing. And most of the time it can just be peace. Like the whole system can just want peace, just peace. But an individual can't capture that, so they're just over consuming and consuming and consuming. And yeah, food has a lot to do with it, bro. Food is directly correlated with your lack of discipline, your sense of urgency, meditation, where you put your time, where you put your thoughts. Yeah, bro, food is a fucking gun. It's an AR-15 hell that most of our that we're holding towards ourselves all day long. But food ain't food. Food isn't food. Let's just say that. Food is not food. If you want food, I don't know what the fuck that is, to be honest with you. Because as deep as you can look, you don't even see the word food in many ancient scriptures and so on. I don't know. Food is a product. Anything
Talk
with a
about
barcode is a product. Anything with a label, anything in plastic, anything like given to an individual that they don't already have from birth on this earth, it's a product. You know, so food, that shit can be spelled doof backwards. Spell food backwards is doof. It doesn't matter. It's not a fruit. It's not a berry. It's not a guava. It's not a melon. You know what I'm saying? It's like common sense has gone out the window because people don't trust themselves anymore. So it's just like, oh, what does he think I should do? Okay, let me do that. It's like, okay, do that, and you'll stay like the people. It's just that simple. I mean, it's comfortable when you're around people and you're the people, but when you see something that your heart desires, the reality is right there showing you, hey, you better change, bro.
it's
You
real
can't
shit.
ignore that, you know.
What sparked your interest in esoteric knowledge, and then how do you integrate that into your business?
What sparked my interest with esoteric knowledge is truth. You know, the thing about the truth is the fact that it's constant. If you ever want to know the truth about anything, do your research because the truth is constant. Whatever keeps showing up, you know? So in regards to esoteric teachings and the occult and things of that nature, as you go deeper into personal development and you solve your problems in regards to procrastination, lack of effort, no goals, basic personal development shit, keeping your word, you know, la 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 la. You're gonna go deeper. If you're anything like me, you want more. You want to go deeper as to what this is. So you're gonna tap into things that are in front of you, but you have to decipher. So that's called the occult. Occult stands for hidden. It just stands for hidden. It's like hidden message. So Illuminati is the occult. Freemasons occult. Fraternities are occult. Your name is occult. Until someone, you yourself are occult. Until someone gets to actually know you, you're a bit hidden. You're mysterious. You know, you're something curious that someone needs to try and figure out to really understand it in its entirety. So you go past that. Occult books, you're going to deal with magic and blah, blah, blah. But the esoteric teachings is more you've pieced it all together and it's presented to you like undeniably factual, you know? So this is like Manly P. Hall, Bobby Hemmett, Brother Panic. These guys are dead already, but they are like the true leaders of this information. So many, Siegfried Manel. So it's esoteric and it's occult, you know, because esoteric just means inside. So I can tell you what I can point to you occult because you look at what you're not noticing. That's hidden. And now for me to explain it to you in a certain way, I'll be giving it to you through the esoteric teachings. Like, oh, now this means that, and this is how you piece that together, and la 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 la. So it works the same way with business and money. You know, most businesses are obviously occult as fuck, right? You get a logo, you get a sigil, you just get whatever. We're open. This is what we sell. And you walk into the front of the shop, you give them your money for whatever they're presenting to your subconscious, to your conscious mind. But the truth is, behind the desk or behind the kitchen, it could be a sweatshop. It could be nasty. It could be whatever. But it doesn't matter because you're getting the job done, on the surface level. So you apply esoteric teachings and the occult to just business in general. Just don't be sloppy with it. At the end of the day, don't be unethical. Don't hurt people. Don't try, because you will mess up. And when you mess up, there goes your consistency. There goes your momentum, and so on. So, yeah.
I'm really curious how you would tie in maybe secret societies into this. What specifically do you feel like they might hold over people that we're not in everyday using?
Our brain, our mind, bro. Like secret societies, Jesus boy, yeah, they're holding all levels of information. I mean, to open up that rabbit hole, we'd have to go. It would really take the conversation another way. But let's just say that all organizations, all corporations, banks, hedge funds, tech companies, and so on, they're all controlled by elites. Now, an elite is a particular individual who provides certain systems, tools, things that the public and people don't have immediate resources to grab or the consciousness to even elevate the thought that they could do it themselves. So the elites are the individuals who, let's just say, they hoard information, they steal information, they hoard information, they rob information, they manipulate information in order to keep the masses, the people, wallowing at a certain level. Because if they were awakened, there would be an uprising. There would be too much to deal with. And people that have real money don't like to deal with problems because they never grew up fighting at all or dealing at all to any degree. They grow up sitting in certain places, pointing their finger and telling individuals to get the job done. So they have to keep that organization up there. As years go by, you lock it into a particular format. You wrap it in a language, you wrap it in a handshake, you wrap it in symbols, you wrap it in corporations, you wrap it in all kinds of shit.
To communicate with others.
To keep people out your way, to keep people out your shit. You don't care to communicate with others at the super high level because you're right. Everything you do is right. At least you believe so when you're at a super high level. So you're not trying to get your point across. What you're trying to do is make sure no one fucks with your shit. So you have to build the mansion in a particular area, but put up those gates, put up that fence around it to let people know you can't just come here because you can see it. So fraternities, secret societies, groups, cults, whatever it is, they have to do what they have to do to keep out the competition. But again, it's nobody's business anyway. Like, what if people find Drake's address or something online? What do? What's the most a person going to do? They're not going to go pop off Drake. They're going to just show up, maybe sit in front of the house and put on. Fuck out of here with that. That high level shit. If you're just going to show up and take, so it's like peasant people do peasant people shit and elites do elite type shit. But if it wasn't for the elites, the peasants would have been wiped out, washed out long, long time ago. That's the reality of it, And when I'm using these words like peasants and elite, you got to understand this is a choice, okay? An elite is a human being to a degree. A peasant is a human being, all right? Not all billionaires, not all millionaires grew up with the handout. Some people really talked to themselves the right way, went through hell, and weathered the storm. You can do this. Like some people are born in particular parts of the world where you can't, but I doubt they're even watching this fucking podcast right now.
It's just that when you speak like that, are we also implying humans are just cattle in that aspect?
Yes, to a degree. It depends on who's looking at it's the who's perceiving it. To be honest, it's not like I'm saying humans are cattle. I'm saying that if you use your third eye and you look at the way the world is moving, people are people. Individuals who are elite are elite. People who are rich are rich. People who are wealthy are actually wealthy. There's just like foggy confusion with people in society because they don't want to accept their own self-worth. They don't want to, it can't be that bad. Like, yeah, look at your bank account. That's your scorecard. It's that bad. It's really that bad. Look at your gut. You're a dude, you got titties. Look at your chest, bro. It's really like that. We can cover that up in a bunch of shit. Trust me. We can say, you know what, man, dad bods are in. We can say, you know what, yeah, man, the struggle is real. We can say that shit. Who's saying we can't say that? But nobody that I really want to be like says that. No one. Anyone that I really want to be, anything that I want to admit, anything that I want to pull from within myself, it all has to do with can do. Can do. Just can I do it? Yes. And if I can't do it, I can do it. I just do it. You just do it, get the job done, and then you have a result. And you can judge from there. I've already took myself too far on many things in life. I draw myself right back. I don't like that level of life. Like, I don't like it over there. But I still went there because I can. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is with people. It's not like people are cattle or people are whatever. It's just like, ask the average person what they think of themselves, you know? And then ask somebody else, and then ask somebody else. It's not going to be too much of the words that I've already spoken in these last 20 minutes. It's not the average. The average person has to go to work tomorrow. The average person is trying to make ends meet. The average person can't wait until she texts us back. Like, there's no time for that. There's literally no time for that because the world's moving too fast. Technology's moving too fast. Everything's just moving too fast, bro. So you got to look at shit for how it is and be like, damn, if it's like that, all right, I'm not going to go. Like, if the building is burning, you're not going to walk into a burning building, right? So if that burning building is humanity right now, I'm not fucking with that shit. All I can do is be better and help them. If you can hear me, come on, that's fine. If you can't hear me, like, okay, well, like, there's nothing we can really do. We're at a certain stage right now where it's like, you know, like, fuck or walk. It's just that simple.
Have your beliefs regarding meditation changed over time? What do you think meditation really is?
I've learned through experience that meditation is many things. Meditation is many things. It comes down to self-control more than anything because this entire world is made up. Life itself is made up. This whole thing is just made up. So I can call a water bottle meditation and I can be as convicted as possible about it. And if it is, it isn't. But if I'm getting results, you can't deny it. So what I mean by that is with meditation, bro, you can meditate by eating. You can meditate by staring at something blank on a wall for 20 minutes. You can meditate by sitting with yourself. The whole thing is to just shut up and let the inner you rise up to solve your worldly ass problem. The game of meditation is not to sit somewhere and do nothing. You are not a tree. You are the perceiver of the tree. Meditation is a tool that you use to get out of your way. There's particular tools that you can use. Like I said, you can do a chaos magic meditation. You can do smashing, like literally just go to one of those rec houses and just smash a TV. Get it out. Get out your way. Crying meditation. There was a few years ago when I was going through ex-girlfriend stuff. I was going through production stuff. There wasn't no one calling. I wasn't getting money, blah, blah, blah. I had to get it out, right? What did I have to do? I went into the bathroom and I just screamed. I screamed for so long until tears had no choice but to come out. And as I'm crying, after about 3 minutes, there's nothing else to cry about. There's just no way you're gonna beat the floor. I'm 30-something years old. Like, okay, like, all right,
Get it out.
the rent
You're
is
just
due.
saying get it out, right? Is what you're trying to get at.
I'm trying to say, bro, that meditation is a tool, okay? The goal of being a person is to use the energy that you came to this world with to any degree. If you're going to meditate, why are you meditating? Where are you trying to go in your meditation? If you're trying to just have a day off, then the system's set up for 2 weeks. You got a whole weekend. But you meditate, you go within yourself. You're looking for answers. You're trying to have any question you've ever asked yourself, it's come from you. God has never came from the sky like, hello, Joseph, here's the answer for your, and close the sky back up. It's just within yourself, but you got to like clear shit out the way. You have to just clear things out. So think of like a pool. If you go swimming into a pool and the water is foggy, yeah, you're there in the pool of meditation, but you can't see shit. You got songs playing in your head. You got all these open tabs on your screen. You're just lost. You're in it. You're in it, but you can't see where you're going. Chill out. Stop muddling up the water. Sit down for a minute. Let things just fall that you thought were important, right? And let the you rise, because that's all you do. You can sit still. You're still going to age. You're still going to grow. So if your entire being is designed to go upward, get the fuck out your way so you can bust through the concrete like a rose and become a beautiful flower and then evolve into a tree and then start shitting out fruits that can land into, and then it can just repeat itself. And then, it's literally just a circle of life. But it starts with you understanding as a human being what you are. A tree knows it's a tree. That's why it's doing tree shit all day. Dogs know they're dogs. They're not trying to walk upright. And the human being is by far the most confused entity known to man, with more voltage of energy, power, creativity, and pure magical substance in their conscious and subconscious mind, with zero instructions on how to use it and zero care. More than anything, zero care on how to activate particular powers that they have within. That's the scary part. The more you know that, the less you give a fuck about what comes out your mouth, as long as you're controlling the energy. You're controlling the energy of the person you talk to. You control the energy of yourself. You control the energy of the area you're in. Just control the fucking energy, because nobody knows how important this shit is. If you know, control that shit. Because it really only affects you until you walk out the room. And then people are just going to be people at the end of the day.
Can you share a personal story about a particularly transformative experience in your spiritual journey?
I would say the most powerful experiences spiritually that I had would have to involve like psychedelics or mushrooms or LSD or MDMA or things of that nature, So when I packed my backpack and I left America back in 2019, 2020, I ended up in Cambodia. I ended up in Thailand. I ended up in a bunch of places in South Asia. But I ended up in Cambodia for the virus situation and whatnot. So there we were able to we thought it was the end of the world. So it was just me and like 30, 40 other individuals from all around the world, all these countries, just Africa and every continent, everywhere. I was the only American. And yeah, we explored, we tapped into consciousness. At least I did. And I definitely kept certain attributes about that, and I threw away what didn't work, So
What was it like?
mushrooms.
Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. That sounds insane, dude.
Yeah, during COVID, I wrote this book. I wrote a book called Detox 2020 about 8 or 9 days before I left America. But I already knew the COVID thing was coming because I watched something called Event 20 something or whatever. Event 201. There was all this stuff that I was watching on this like dark website, and it was like, yeah, we're about to blah blah blah. And the moment I saw it on the actual news in real life, I was like, okay, it's time to go. I literally gave my dog to my neighbor. I was like, I'll be back. I gave my car. I packed up. I took the money that I have, and I bought a one-way ticket. I got to Asia. Asia's going crazy. No one's talking about COVID. Everyone's living the life. It was amazing. It was exciting. But as the weeks went by, I would notice a universal conversation. You would just notice that people are on the phone. You keep hearing the word COVID. You keep hearing the word virus. So after like a month of partying and just living the life, I'm like, all right, I'm out of America. I'm just going to go be a backpacker, blah, blah, blah. Shit just got real. Hostels got empty. Hotels started closing. I'm going to the bank to like exchange money. The bank's like, we don't exchange money right now due to the virus or something. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going back to the States. So what's next? And I called my boy. He's like, yo, leave Thailand right now. Come to Cambodia. They got weed on the pizza. I'm like, they got weed on the pizza? Like, yeah, pizza weed, bro. It's amazing. I was like, all right, I'm on my way. So I shot over. Yeah, it's super crazy. And there was also a big notice that came out on the news that said Cambodia is closing its country's border until at 12 midnight. At 12 midnight, we'll be closing our borders until. So I got to Cambodia right on time. And once I got into the country, yeah, it was just like, yeah, I know it's a crazy, it's literally it's a long story, but long story short, it got real. We ended up going to an island named Korong. This is this tattoo right here for 4K Beach. We ended up getting there, and as the world shut down, we just took over this hostel. And we even stopped paying after a while. Like, we didn't have to pay. The boat stopped bringing over food, stopped bringing over alcohol. It just turned into a fest, like an end of the world. We don't care. So we threw a lot of parties. We rented like 2 big houses. We made the news. Yeah, it was a lot. Cause we're throwing really big parties. We were throwing really big parties in Cambodia,
Oh my
and
god.
the world was having the social. Yeah, the world was having the. And I mean, like we were like when I say we, like we were throwing real parties, bro. Like real powerful parties. That yeah. So besides that, right? To answer your question on like to keep things moving and whatnot.
No, I'm just. What is this party like, bro? I'm like, is there alcohol? Is there food? Is there like?
Yeah, bro, everything. We had everything. Let's just say that. Yeah, we had everything. We had girls, we had guys, we had fun, we had music, we had DJs, we had
Damn,
LSD.
that's all I want to
Yeah, I
know.
went,
You had everything though. It was the
we had
greatest.
everything. I mean, like I said, the world was closed and we were all stuck in Cambodia and no one can get in, no one can get out. So all we did was really take it to that next level. Like that's all we did, and the person that I am, I like to just explore. And there was a time when one of my first times taking LSD, whereas I took 2 tabs of it and I thought that it didn't work. I was like, man, it's been 2-3 hours. What's going on? And it was me and this friend I was with at the time. And we're just walking through the woods in this mountain, in this area called Kep, Cambodia. And we're just walking. And as I'm walking, the thing with psychedelics, it just sneaks into your
Oh
reality.
yeah,
Like,
for sure,
yeah,
for
like
sure.
you can't really see it coming. You're not going to close unless you take like a super hit, but you're not going to close your eyes and wake up. You're just going to be like, wait a minute. Did
I
I just
think
hear
it's
that bird
on.
call my name? And it just kind of goes, yeah, it went. And then, yeah, before you know it, I'm talking to trees and I'm saying sorry to the trees for the fall of humanity. Because anytime I get loaded on like a lot of mushrooms or anytime I do LSD or I practice any of these psychedelic, nature always has a lot to say to me. And a lot of it, the main message from nature would rip for to humanity would probably be, you guys are ridiculous, stay out of our way and actually get out of here if you can. There's
It's
yeah, like even with DMT, like
like, you
people
know
know.
what? You know, we don't even want
If
you
you've
here.
taken
I love
DMT,
it.
you know this. You've taken DMT, like you have this awakening. You see the little things, you see the elves, you see eyes and whatnot. But there's no part of that other dimension that says, "Hey, come hang with us. It's cool. We'll love your personality. You'll do fine here." No, all of the entities that appear on psychedelics are entities that are just showing up because they're like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Right? And your goal is to get your oohs and ahs, take your memory photos, whatnot, and just take whatever you can and come back to the 3D realm because here is where we deserve to be right now. Like there's work that we have to do in this realm. So you just got to do the work, But even when just January, I had a really big mushroom experience and my dad showed up and it was just a regular day, boom, boom. I was in a bungalow. I'm in north of Thailand and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day. It was just absolutely beautiful. I was like, yo, Smoothie, let's take these mushrooms today. So me and her took them, boom. And then, a couple of hours later, my dad shows up. My dad died. My dad passed away 2016. So we're chilling under the tree, and then it's just like, I don't know. It's a lot to explain, but he just shows up, and I couldn't open my eyes, so he's just like with me, and the motherfucker gave me a hug, and I had to look, and I was like, bro, like all this time, like not even a hug? Not like, finally, thank you, Dad. And he's like, yeah, good job, whatever, I'm out. Like, that's how my dad is. He's just like, yeah, I love you, I gotta go. So, yeah, so in order to tap in, to those higher realms and really get the best of the best, I would say, have that spiritual awakening in nature. Don't do it at a party. Don't do it with a bunch of friends running around, doing stupid shit. If you want to go there, because there is a place that really is a place to go, you go there through nature and you go there with proper intention as to what you want to experience. Yes, it will go completely out the window once you're tripping balls, but that sentiment of progression and proceeding from there, you'll realize that, like, all right, good thing I didn't start this shit off with like with rock music or a party. Like you go into it soft, you have a smooth landing. So yeah, that's how I would link mushrooms and spirituality. Again, like everybody different. I have the benefit of controlling my reality to a deep degree. So anything I'm telling you, I was at the right place. I had the right scenery. I was with the right people. I was in the right country. It was the right music. It was the right weather. There was animals. It was never a bullshit moment. You know, it was always right when it needed to happen, you know? And it was always traveling. Like I've been traveling since all these years now. So every experience I have is just like it's
What
dope
I
because I'm
find
not having much
interesting,
time.
what I find interesting about mushrooms is it's like it turns on your adrenaline, no matter if you're just relaxed. So your anxiety is just like on another level, worried about things that are, you know, whatever comes to mind or irrelevant. But it's just interesting how you don't have to really be trying to evoke so much emotion. It's just like at 100. If I don't know how else to
Well,
describe
the
that.
thing is with any mushroom that you take, you're taking an entity that is alive, you know, or a deity, if anything. You're taking something that's actually alive and conscious. You know, fungi is very conscious and it's alive. So once you digest the fungi, you're digesting actual consciousness. More potent, more, I'm talking like directly from nature. Imagine like eating a piece of grass and you magically experience some Alice in Wonderland type shit. That's just what a mushroom is because it spends time in Wonderland. It is Wonderland itself, you know? So, yeah, mushrooms are a proper possession. It's a possession. You eat the mushroom with after about 40 minutes, let go because you will literally be possessed. She will, and it is a her. She will possess you. Most times, I wouldn't even want to have a masculine mushroom. I'm pretty sure that most, if not all mushroom is feminine, you know? And you got to let it do what it does. You know, if you try to fight it, you're going to have a hard time. You're rolling around the ground.
It made me think like, are you just supposed to be letting it do what it wants and show you what it wants? Are you
Absolutely.
how do you go with it? Because I don't know. You made me realize maybe I'm trying to use it too much to my advantage instead of seeing what it really has.
Well, you got to, yeah. Well, the way I think it depends on how mushrooms have been presented to people. Some people take mushrooms because it's like a part. They look at it like it's weed or something. I don't know.
That's
I,
crazy. Yeah, it's true. I've
yeah, like
seen that. I've seen that.
I've never seen mushrooms work that way. Like it was never. Every time I've gotten through it, it was me watching like hours. I mean, listening to hours of Terrence McKenna, and I'm reading the books, and I'm going through some botany shit. Yeah, you know.
Bro,
And
I
I'm just
got a
like,
book.
you have some Terrence McKenna. Yeah,
Dude,
so
I
you
have it around me here.
I'm
Right
telling you,
here.
the Terrence McKenna information that would make you want to slide in there. Which one is that called?
So this one is The Invisible Landscape, Mind Hallucinogens in the I Ching.
This is like one of his 2 or 3 books. He didn't even have many books. And
Yeah.
so with Terrence McKenna, I jump into Terrence McKenna. I get my mind right through that. I go
Dude,
on a
he's my
binge. I go on
favorite.
some, you know, I watch some shit, and then that's how you learn about it. You know, you learn about it by people who didn't like abuse the mushroom. You know, but mushrooms are a tool, bro. It's a powerful tool, but it will go over your head and they'll be forgotten if it's not stacked with like I'm going into this shit to get the message, you know? And you will cry. I go every time I go into mushrooms, I cry. I walk away. I'll be with a group of people. I'll be like, I'll be right back. What the fuck was I doing? I gotta stop doing it. I won't do it no more. Like it wants best for you, but it also doesn't give a shit about you as well because it's like, how much more are you important to a mushroom than an ant, you know, like it just works. A monkey can eat a mushroom. The monkey's gonna have a
Is it? Are
proper
you?
awakening of consciousness. It'll just be different. It's not gonna be words and sounds like the human is dumbed down, you know, to use it. It'll be proper sensory activity, like
Because
hypersensitive.
not only does it not care about you, but it's putting a mirror to yourself.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all it can do because that's just what the mushroom does, bro. Like again, you could tap into DMT. It's a bit deeper. It's more like not about Earth at all, you know. But mushrooms, psilocybin is a tool that you can use. I would take psilocybin properly, like a proper trip, 2 grams, 5 grams if you're about that. But even if you're gonna take 5 grams of psilocybin mushrooms, like what are you about to do with your life after that? Because it's going to be shown to you that you've been a piece of shit to yourself. It's going to be displayed right there in front of you that you can do better, you can act more correct, you can talk to yourself correctly, and so on, you know? And if you don't do these things, what are you doing? You're a druggie? You just eating mushrooms, huh? All right, well, you're just doing something else you've always done. Like, where's the hit? looking for a hit, bro. Like, I don't think people are focused enough on the hit. You go into something, you go into I'm going for a slam dunk, going for a 3-point shot. I don't follow basketball or anything like that. But like, you're going for the goal. Like, why are we here? Like, why are we here? I don't think that's just absorbed enough, and we have to get this understood so that so you're not frustrated with people, you're not annoyed by people. Everybody's just moving along, and then inspiring you also to move along. So that's why I tap into any psychedelic when I do. It's simply to just like, okay, get smarter. Like, what am I not paying attention to that's messing with me? Psychedelics reveal that.
Damn. Yeah, because I would always tell people on psychedelics, I feel like you can see what's being painted for you. It just paints in different shades of black in a sense. Like, you can
Yeah.
ask something and it gives you the painting as an answer, like a metaphorical image. Can't
Yeah.
speak to you, but I don't know how else to tell people that. It sounds crazy, even just saying it.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but I understand because I spend time there, so it's not even. Yeah, it's not crazy at all. Like that's really just how it works. Like, all psychedelics are designed for an individual to open up a new perception of consciousness, doors of the perception. Like
Huxley.
Aldous Huxley.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a great book. It's more on like he's not dealing with mushrooms or psilocybin. He's dealing with it was like 100 milligrams of, I forget the name of the drug at the moment, but peyote. So he takes
Oh,
the
yeah.
he takes the
That's like an
peyote, and
8-hour trip. No, it's like, isn't that days? It's a way longer trip.
yeah, it's a real long trip. I mean, even LSD is a long trip. We're talking like 20 hours sometimes, and
Damn.
yeah, when you
Also,
come down from that type of shit, you're exhausted.
the fact that you trusted somebody to get some real stuff in another country is pretty crazy.
It was the end of the world. I didn't really care. Yeah, I mean, think about it, bro. Like,
It was the end of the world.
I felt like 2020 was the end of the world, and I was not going out like a bitch to any degree. I just wasn't
Damn.
going out. I don't give a fuck what happened. Like, it was going down. Every time I look at the phone, they're showing me. I was like, okay, then what? Then everything that we've ever worked for went to shit. Okay, party like a rock star. Like, what else you want me to do? Like, I can sit there and pray until the explosion actually occurs. But I've done the research. They got the afterlife on lock too. They have the underworld on lock too. Like, what happens on Earth stays on Earth. Reincarnation is real. So the game is to control your energy and do what you got to do here to the highest degree in which you can. Because when you die, it's highly likely that you're coming right back here, but you're coming back as the energy how you left the earth. So if you left the earth in a good time, you're coming back in a good time. If you left the earth afraid, you're coming back to the earth fear-based, afraid, locked in that until you learn the lessons, because it's just gonna be repeating yourself. Sometimes people experience deja vu, like, oh, didn't that just happen? Yeah, it was in your past fucking life. So you're gonna experience things. Your brain's gonna piece it together. Like I said earlier, you have a choice to decide. Not to decide is to decide. So it's just that simple.
Oh, let's get a little glib here. I'm gonna go dark on you. In
Oh yeah, we can go
2016,
there.
I remember watching this podcast that got like just changed my worldview entirely when I heard somebody say, at this point, the elite are trying to play the gods. And I'm real curious on your opinion on how you really view that statement.
In regards to that statement, you see, there was a line a few years ago, whereas when you get this far, it would be considered conspiracy. But we've broken down that wall, and we're in a new realm now where things are extremely obvious, right? So this comes down to a level of accepting. So you're either going to be in denial or you're going to accept the truth. If you accept the truth, it's just the truth. It's not pretty, but you've accepted it. You got to work through that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's absolutely true that not only are they trying to play God, if anything, they've been God the whole time. I don't think people understand how deep technology really goes and how programmable the human brain is. The average person can be told that their name is Joe, and they'll believe it from the day that they're born to the day that they die. But Joe's been here before, a bunch of times, a gazillion times you've been here. And every time you've been here, you've been bamboozled and tricked and forgetting about who you are. We have to teach you new words to speak with that voice box. We have to give you new things to do with your hands. You know, you can be doing what you want to do, but you got to Earth too late. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, it's not about them playing God. It's about you realizing that there's something special within you that you need to get to know, because something smells funny here. It's very obvious that the powers that be control the planet to every degree, every angle. It's obvious. You look at the Bible, it was written in 1601. How can you have Jesus and all of that stuff if the Bible was written in 1601? You can go even prior to that. We have magic. We have all these traditions. Like I said, bro, it's not that they're playing God. It's that we have no other choice but to know that something's up. And even the word God was given to us, the words we're using were given to us, the education, sitting in a chair. They thought of a chair, we sit in the chair. They thought of it like the people, bro. You got to understand the disadvantage that the people have by identifying themselves as the people their entire life. They don't get to know they don't even get to question like, hey, is there like, no, they're just accepting it. And that's how you stay in power, you know? So again, it's a lot of explaining, but I will say that I don't think people understand how deep technology goes. And I believe that we're being reintroduced to a lot of things that have always been here. I don't believe a lot of things, but I do believe what my common sense tells me, you know? So I don't think that they're playing God. I'm thinking that
Here's where I'm going with that, though.
yeah,
If we take it literal in the eugenics aspect and we're repeating history, maybe Atlantis falling, do you think that this is any similar patterns that we're following from, ancient past in any aspect?
I think 100%. But when we're talking about ancient past, like I'm looking at who gave us the story, like Atlantis. Okay, great. You look down, you'll find something buried or a treasure. All right, awesome. But it's like I didn't spend
And
my
that's
life
just
in that
one
realm.
civilization too. Yeah, I got you.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
there was no civilizations. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought that life started the moment you were born and you're plugged into a particular situation in a particular simulation that is completely designed to extract as much energy from you as possible from the moment you're born to the moment that you die? Because until AI is ready to do what it does, your energy is the best commodity. More humans, more labor, more
Damn.
production, more energy. Your energy is anything. If you're talking on a podcast, it's energy. If you're jacking off, it's energy. If you're talking to a woman, it's energy. If you're mad at her, if you're happy, you're sad, it's your energy. That is a very useful. It's very, 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 very useful. So if I was the macro, if I was the all, and I wanted to control this dark world, I would do the same thing. I'd create a computer program. I'd make it real. I'd make simulations inside the simulations. And I would just extract all energy. I just keep it alive until I don't need it no more. Just extract energy from it. It's just that simple. Like, that's what I would do. So I don't doubt, and I don't think that people question these things, but I don't, like, how do we know that life didn't begin the moment you were born? And I'm just a part of the illusion that is happening in your mind. And I'm here to present to you particular things that you've been thinking and maybe you haven't been able to solidify and fully understand. And after this moment, you'll have a decision or not make a decision to completely change the course of your life and do something else, or you'll stay on the exact path that you're on right now. Either way, you're going to get a result. Either way, you're using energy. Either way, you're going there with your body. So the basics are the things that you got to keep at the forefront of your mind, because it's just like moving the basics around. Like, okay, if this is that and that, okay, you still got people, you still got money, you still got consciousness. Like, so I take the bigger players of existence of our life and I just move that around on a macro level to maneuver my own life and make sure I'm doing the right things or I'm paying attention to the right shit and whatnot, you know. But these are things that not only do I question the things that you're asking about, like, but I sat with it for a long time and I read a lot of books on it, and everything points to world domination, underworld domination, afterlife domination. Afterlife domination. We're talking like people truly underestimate the power of chaos magic and the human brain. The subconscious mind, the conscious mind, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of the brain. This is where the game is being played, you know? So I can make up a story and tell everybody to look that way while I'm building this over here easily. Like that's the way the world works, you know? But you can't doubt these things are possible when you really start to like look how like things kind of fired off as I explained this to you. Kind of could why the fuck is that even a thing?
It made me think Gnosticism, to be honest. That's where I thought you were going with this.
Exactly. You see, these are all connected, but it's a part of the rabbit hole. But yeah, you're going to tap into narcissism. So you'll go through the personal development. I want to be a better human. You'll make the money. You'll do all this shit. You're like, all right, what the fuck? Go deeper. You tap into the occult. You're like, oh, I'm a part of something with this money now. All right, go deeper. All right, now you're esoteric. Now, motherfucker, got to go through you to get the knowledge. Okay, go deeper. You know, and as you continuously go deeper, you're also growing deeper and growing up as well. So, yeah, you can't escape Gnosticism because Gnosticism comes right after esoteric information because it's literally like common sense. It's like it's a symbiotic thing that just sparks. You're like, wait a minute. So maybe we all are meant to, yeah, maybe the whole world really, yep. It seems like that, don't it? Yeah. So what you gonna do about it? You know, say you gonna write a book about it, right? And write a fucking book about it. Get fucking people to buy this shit. Level up. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something. Like, do something with it. So a lot of the knowledge that I have, it's not like, oh, I'm just no, motherfucker. I have Detox 2020. I have 50. I have all these audiobooks, programs. I have billions of minutes watched and hours of content, billions of hours watched of content on my YouTube channel since 2014. I've been talking the same shit for all these years because I'm living it, I'm experiencing it, and I've seen some shit. I've seen a lot of things, you know. So yeah, you can't think any less than that. The way I see it.
What philosophies or thinkers have had the most profound impact on your worldview?
The most philosophical teachers that had the biggest impact on me, the number one shit would probably be, it's a gang of them, bro, because it depends on the stages that I am in my life, you know. But for occult and esoteric teachings, we're dealing with like Afrocentric, occult, chaos magic, Bobby Hemmett, Sinfree Manel, Young Pharaoh back in the day, Brother Panic.
Whoa.
Yeah, these are guys that like, you know, Nature Boy. When I was in the conscious community back then, you know, everybody was really like doing their thing, you know, Brother Sanchez, just different people that you don't really hear about today and whatnot. But for personal development, meaning like you're just trying to get your shit together, I was moved through Kevin Trudeau, Jim Rohn, Earl Nightingale, Napoleon Hill. Yeah, like anybody, Tim Grover, you know, he has a really good book, Relentless. Yeah, I've learned from a lot of guys, man. Yeah, Peter Carroll, like we're talking about magic, chaos magic, like Peter Carroll, even Aleister Crowley, fucking Alex Jones, fucking, yeah, like Wes Watson, fucking, it depends on what cup of tea you need, but you better have something that you can use to get the job done. This is the problem that a lot of people have. They don't have shit to fall back on. How many bad days have you had? A lot. Where's your tools? Where's your weapons? Where's your system? Right? So when I have a bad day, or if I have a bad day, I know exactly what hard drive to open up and to sit my ass down there and download, go through it all over again, get your book, write them out, write my goals out all over. So and I look at it like a nightstand. You got to look at your subconscious mind and your conscious mind as like an invisible nightstand. You need to be at the end, you know, when you fall into that, oh, I'm a little tired, you need to be able to reach and grab something that can power you through the fucking day. If it's an audio, it's an audio. If it's an audio book, right? Everybody should have an Audible account, not a Netflix. If it's an Audible account, an audio book, boom, you need sales. You probably need to move something around. You better know who to search on YouTube, who's the best, because the fuckery right now is not slowing down as far as junk content and junk information out there that people are just digesting unconsciously. It's not slowing down. So you got to either be that better content or you have to know where to look to go get it, right? A lot of women are confused about who to listen to, blah, blah, because everything is like feminism or this. Like, bro, you better find somebody who's talking about a little bit of this that's still going to get you a husband, get your mind right, but also empower you. Like not all this like separation, knowledge and whatnot that is just out there and available for people to just unconsciously take in. So you got to know what to grab and what to use for that day. Like some days I need a whole audio program. Some day, like when you do a book, right? So audio book is like 4 hours. The easy audio book is 4 hour book. You wake up 8 o'clock, play the fucking book while you're doing shit. By 11 o'clock, halfway through the book, eat some food, do shit, blah, blah, blah. 2, 3 o'clock, the book's done. You can finish any audio book in a day. You can finish 2 audiobooks in a day. Each book can be 4 hours. We're not saying sit here and listen to the book. Play the book. All right? Play the book around your house. Play the book on your, I have an iPad. It's a louder speaker on the iPad. Sometimes I'm just in the gym. I'm just playing the book. Get the book done. Get the book. You're not here to, it's just tools. Imagine the ideas that have sparked into your mind while I've been talking. Or like so many. If we even had a tally mark for like every neuron that connected in your mind while I was talking, you ain't even fucking listening to me. That's just your brain like listening to me. You're not catching everything. You'll catch it on the playback. You know what I'm saying? Like anything, that's how the brain works. When this is playback, you're like, oh yeah, he fucking said that. Yeah, that was nice little whoa. So that's what I'm saying. You just want to keep in incongruent with the shit that you're listening to and understand that it's not there for fucking decorations. All right, your dashboard on YouTube it's not there just because it cares about you. All right, it's from shit that you fuck with, or it's some shit that YouTube thinks you fuck with. And if you don't like what's being presented on your dashboard, then you got to change the shit that you're fucking with. Right? Whatever you're looking at on TikTok is going to show up on YouTube. Whatever you're looking at on YouTube is going to show up on TikTok, it's going to show up on IG, and you know it. So change that shit, and then you'll change you.
What are some common misconceptions about spiritual growth that you often encounter?
That I often encounter?
Yeah.
You saying that? I'm sorry. Say that again. You're saying what's something bad about spiritual growth that I often encounter?
No. What are some common misconceptions about spiritual growth that you often encounter?
It would be the fact that the deeper I go into spirituality, into higher consciousness, I keep thinking that things are going to get better. I think I'm going to like people more. I think that everyone's just going to wake up like how I'm waking up today. And the truth is, no. Everything stays the same. I have to change. Like I continuously change. I change. Just keep changing. Stay with it. Keep showing up for it. And as things, go about, they will go about. But the biggest thing I have is like, I think that everything's going to get better. I think that the more spiritual I get, the higher I'm reaching and so on. But it also it initiates some type of like unsatisfiedness with people. I get very unsatisfied with individuals as I level myself up because I'm just like, damn, like I used to drink all the time. I stopped. I used to be this and that. I stopped. I used to be fucking fat. I used to get bullied. I don't have any rights. All these things that I overcame and that I see like, okay, all the people that are leveling up and moving through these people who overcame that too. I don't know. I just get frustrated that people don't take it serious, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's the biggest thing. I go into it thinking it's going to be brighter, but it just ends up darker, which is fine for me, but that's the way it is. Yeah.
Expect the worst. What are your thoughts on the upcoming election and the recent debates? Do you think we're being duped by two wings of the same bird?
Yeah, everyone knows that. When it comes to these debates, right? This is an interesting moment right now. It's an interesting time in life, and it's an interesting time for all people on the Western side of the world. The world is locking down slowly again, right? But they're doing it in a different way. They're doing it through paywalls and accounts. What I mean by that is any account that you're trying to tap into or make, any free account online, the wall to get through it is you got to sign it through Google, or you got to sign it through Facebook, or you got to sign it. Like there's a lot of regulations, right? As the presidential debates increase and as time gets closer, it's going to be more manipulation to the mind of the people, meaning that they're going to be able to do certain things a certain way now. More regulations. It doesn't have to be slap something over your mouth to shut you up. It'll just be, we're not going to give you views this time. We're not going to show your video to this person anymore, you know? So depending on the president that comes into the United States this time, will depends on the level of regulations that will go into effect sooner than later. A lot of people want Biden to stay in office due to these type of individuals liking handouts and not wanting to push forth the effort that, you know, more conservative or the right side is just for. Therefore, following through, like, let's just keep things how they are, let's make it happen or whatnot. So what Trump is going to do if he gets into office, he'll make people that are, they think higher of themselves, he'll make them think higher, but it'll also be a lot more giving away of the power, a lot less control, because who knows more than Trump, So it'll be like that. The downside, or the strange side to it, is cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, because right now we're approaching a particular segment in the market of Bitcoin where everybody's expecting crypto to go up. Bitcoin is supposed to go up, meme coins are going up, and so on. But as that goes up, it raises a lot of emotion and a lot of anticipation. When the human being has a lot of emotion, a lot of anticipation built up, they're not focused. They're waiting for the next thing to happen. When you have that person in that zone, you can immediately deliver to them any message that you want that can control them, pull them higher to that state, or make it really, I didn't make it. So we don't know what's going to happen, but we do know it doesn't get any easier from here. It's not going to be more fun. It's not going to get better. I haven't been in the United States in 5 years, but I don't think people are going to get nicer. And, I don't think people are going to just let you walk on their lawn now. I don't think no one's going to stop the guns and whatnot. I think if anything, it's going to get more like, America over my dead body, and let them do that, because that's how they've been trained to handle situations. When you're in other parts of the world, they don't handle situations like that when it comes to the elections. And there's always a new person here. We have in Thailand, there's kings and queens, but there's always a new person doing this or new news. Like, man, Thailand is cool. It's like, hey, however, then, because they're with the two, they're with the shits too, but how they roll is different. It's like, nah, ain't gonna be no uprising, ain't gonna be no problem. So yeah, we just have to see what happens with crypto, because depending on the president that comes in, they're gonna be for crypto or they're gonna be against crypto. If everyone's waiting for this bull market to go up, meaning that everyone's for crypto, and we have a president that's against crypto, it's going to let a lot of people down. It's going to close a lot of opportunities that the average American could have today to get themselves out of America. Because the new American dream is literally to leave America. But you can't leave America if you have a bunch of fear inside your heart and if you have no moolah, right? So America, regardless of what's happening with BRICS and what's going on with the de-dollarization and everything, it's still the leading currency. It's still how the world is moving right now to this day. Meaning, if you're smart enough, if you're self-aware enough, you can smell where the money is, go follow it, get in, find a problem, solve a problem, or just eat it. You could be investing, whatever. Just get the money and start to use the fiat to get yourself in a better position, right? Primarily, I would like to be like at the top of a mountain, watching the world do what the world does. Money's going to get you there. Now, spirituality, I hope and pray. What spirituality will do in regards to getting you to the next year, getting you to the brighter side of what the future might be based on elections and whatnot, it's all going to be done based on your internal system and where you want to put yourself. Like, the whole game is that. The whole game is just you knowing where you want to be when the shit falls, and you having the confidence and the balls to put yourself there. So I don't know, but this is 1 year that I care about elections more than I've ever cared before. Like, I'm interested to see, do you really see the world in 2030 being anything like this? Like, in 5
Definitely
years,
not.
do you see the world being
But
anything like it is today? With
the other
Apple
thing,
Intelligence being released, with the de-dollarization, with BRICS, with Joe Biden, with Trump, with social media, with the lack of views, with the
Would you be
mentality of the human
surprised?
beings today. Yeah,
Would you
like
be surprised
we're
though? Like if we find out that crypto is also owned by all the governments, or
yeah, why
you know,
wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't
yeah.
it be? Why wouldn't it be? You know? So again, the game is this, bro. There ain't no game. All right? It's proper strategy. Internal proper strategy. Where are you putting your thoughts? Where are you going? What do you want based on you, not on what you've been shown, not based on what he has, not based on what they told you. What do you want for you? That's when meditation comes in. That's when meditation comes in, because now you sit with yourself in the fucking dark until that answer arises. It's not going to come from TV. It's not going to come from podcast. It's not going to come from anything. And if you figure it out, if you really, really get so there within yourself, bro, you'll bypass so much things. Like, it's scary. Like, I didn't go through COVID. I went through the best 4 years of my life. Or the best two years of my life. I had to get my shit together after 2 years of that. But I went through the best 2 years of my life, because I saw the world a certain way. Even if you have to die before it all goes down, you were smart. You were lucky. You energetically placed yourself right where you needed to be, because your innate being knew that you did not want to deal with this shit. People don't look at life like that because they've been taught to believe that death is a bad thing. Death is a play. I don't want to do it. I don't want to die. Everybody's going to... Like, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You spend your entire fucking life in a body you hate and you're afraid to fucking leave it. Shut the fuck up. Unless you're about to do... The only reason why I'm still here and I'm still like just living my life is because I'm still making a decision to make something worthy of my life and my time here on earth. That's it, bro. I'm not here for the food. I'm not here for the people. I'm not here. I'm not, bro.
The food?
I'm not here for the food. I'm not here for the people. I'm not here for the music. I'm like, some of the music's pretty cool, but I'm not here for the bullshit, bro. I'm here because I got a dick and a ball between my
Yo,
legs. I have
you said
dick and
music.
balls between my legs, and I can see myself like, oh, that's what a man's supposed to do? Let me go do what a man fucking does. Oh, I've always done what a man fucking does. Amazing. I mean, well, guess what? You got to do more, bro.
I
Because you
want to
feel
talk
like...
about YouTube censorship, internet shadow banning, and all that, but you said music. So real quick, what do you listen to? Just inspiration for music?
Yeah, I make my own music, and I don't mean like I make my own music. I mean like if I hear an audio from somebody that I think is like powerful, I'll download the audio. I have one of my guys download the audio. I grab a type beat offline, or I grab a beat from somewhere online, and I just slap the words over the beat, and I'm just listening to that all day. I listen to liquid drum and bass. I listen to drum and bass. I listen to drum and bass is like this UK music. It's like more upbeat.
Oh
It's
yeah.
very... I
Yeah.
love it. I listen to, reggae. Yeah, ambient sounds. Again, even the music I listen to, bro, useful. I'm not like just trying to let the day go by. Like, I need something to fucking bust through this shit right now. Like, what do I got? Like, what's on my playlist? Like, I don't want to fucking techno. I'm not just... No, I don't want no jazz. I don't want anything chill right now. I want to rock it. I want to rock it, bro. I want to rock. So music is frequency. Music is vibration. I am frequency. I am vibration. I am water, right? You are water. If you take a drop of red dye or something and you drop it into a glass of water, the water transforms. It's a frequency. It's the same thing. If I play any music, any song, slow, fast, upbeat, whatever tempo, whatever, it is affecting me. Since I know that at a visceral level, I'm going to consciously play the right music that makes me feel good. And this isn't like work for me. I know I make shit sound like I over... Like, it's not like, oh, I'm trying to avoid this. So I got to get... It's like, no, motherfucker. Like, I'm going to play the same song I've been playing since 2003. Like, I love that song. I know how that song goes. It makes me feel good every time I hear that song. I don't have to make a SoundCloud and make a new playlist for like motherfucker. Stop forgetting. Like, you grew up doing all this shit and now you're an adult. Like, ain't shit changed but the way you see in the world. I'm still
Man,
playing...
I relate to that.
I'm still playing shit that I was playing when I was like bro, when me and my boys were younger, we would just sit in the car, hotbox the car, and listen to Lil Wayne mixtapes and shit. Like, bro, I still play the same shit. I'll roll something nice, and I'm vibing the little old school Lil Wayne. I'm mature now. You know, I'm thinking of more ideas and whatnot. I'm doing things better with the music. But sometimes I just need to hear rap music just so I can make more money. Because all the lyrics, the whole beat, it's just about like get money, don't fuck off, get money, hold your shit down, stay to yourself. You know what I mean? Depending on who I listen, just like Young Dolph, like just certain rappers and whatnot that I don't care if they're talking about drugs and shit. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not gonna go out there, oh, I should go be a drug dealer. It's like, no, motherfucker. Like, use your mind, you know, like you got the music, use it. Like, all right, I'm gonna play this song while I write this email. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this song while I go for my run. I'm gonna play this song. I need to shut up and just sit down for a little while. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all energy, bro.
Hit me with your opinion on censorship, internet shadow banning, and how it's affecting your goals, your community.
When it comes to shadow banning, I think that was once a thing, like many years ago, but I don't think shadow banning really exists today. And nobody wants to hear that because they think their shit's good. But the fact of the matter is this, bro. These companies are companies, okay? Like these apps are companies, like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. These are multi-billion-dollar, not trillion-dollar companies, okay? As a company, if my business is videos, right? People come to my business and they upload videos for freedom, for whatever the fuck. As a company, I need shareholders, right? I need to collect money for that business that's popping off. So if the users on this platform that I need shareholder money to keep it alive and sustainable and push the narrative, if these users are uploading shit videos on my trillion-dollar platform, not showing it, why would I show it? Advertisers, I'm just saying, bro.
I don't know why I didn't
Advertisers,
expect that. I should have expected that.
this is the common sense of what's going on that people aren't realizing, bro. Advertisers pay these companies to show their ads. Okay? If I'm Chase Bank, I'm gonna give YouTube money to show our Chase Bank commercial. What kind of video are you gonna show that commercial on? Are you gonna show that shit during a cat video, or Timmy and Brad had their first whatever the fuck? Or are you gonna show it during the Super Bowl? Or are you gonna show it during a Jordan Peterson podcast, or a Joe Rogan podcast, or a Brett Cooper show, or Candace Owens? You know what I'm saying? Like, people have to understand that this game is turning into product and communication. Period, bro. The average person needs to realize this. They got to stop being the average person, bro. This whole game is product and communication. You got to communicate the product. You understand what I mean when I say that? By communicating the product. So if your views are low, it's because you're not seeing it from these particular angles. You're not paying attention to the ad that could possibly be shown on this video. You're not paying attention to the viewers that would like this video based on your subscribers. You're not paying attention to your delivery of that shit. Like, if you know about it, deliver on it. You know what I mean? Like, life is a mirror, bro. So yes, across the board, views are going down. It's because humans are going down across the board, bro. The only channels that you see are boosting and crazy are people who are powering through based on momentum that they never stop powering through on. So it's really that simple. Like, bro, I have 2 clients that pay me $20,000 every 6 months. I've always coached these clients for the last 3 years. These are my hitters, bro. If I didn't have them, based on my other little situations that I got going on, I would be taking YouTube much more serious, because YouTube is a loophole, but you got to see it from a business perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just what it is, you know. And it's where you want to put your energy. Like, I like to put my energy on the coaching. I like to put my energy on my books, my team, my real estate, things of that nature. But we're doing this right here because we need to do this right here, because this is how you reach out to people and how you get people to reach out to you. So the point of what I'm saying is that, bro, shadow banning is bullshit. It's like it's a fake narrative. The internet is changing. Humans are getting less creative. The algorithm's just gonna cherry pick the people who are staying with the shits. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, bro. Consistency. Just keep showing up. Meanwhile, if the algorithm, because you got to show up.
Yeah.
Not just show up, but you gotta also show up. So you show up by pushing the button, hit record, but your content needs to be fucking on point. Like, get your camera quality on point, get your audio on point, get your look on point, keep that shit on point. You get what I'm saying? So you can complement the algorithm, you can complement your time, because this is literally all you have. The human being does not have superpowers that they know how to use anymore. The human being doesn't have a bunch of courage that they know how to just dig out and shoot towards any project. All the human being has today is time and energy. And if they don't know how to use their energy, they're going to lose their time. Period. And if you lose your time and you lose your energy, then you lost your life. So it's not about views. It's about use. It's about, okay, I'm going to go make 30 videos straight, and I'm going to make every video better than the next video. If YouTube is your thing, you get what I'm saying? Like, if YouTube is your thing. For my business, let's say we got to reach out to lead. We're going to contact every single lead that's walked into the door in the last 3 months that's just raised their hand. People that just said, oh, I'm on the wrong website. Let's shoot them an offer. So it's how you pick it up. But fuck, if you're gonna talk shadow ban on views, what about shadow ban on your diet? Like, what's the excuse for your diet? Oh, you keep every time you eat food, yeah. I'm just saying, what's the analytics on your weight? What's the analytics on your relationship? What's the analytics on your business? So yeah, shadow banning, it is
now
what it was.
you're just saying take everything else that serious, right? Is what you're trying to get at. Treat everything else with the same with the same vigor. Why
That's
be
true,
upset
bro.
over
You
something
can't
that's not
pick
that
and choose.
important?
Yeah, you can't pick and choose the parts of life that you want to like focus on and level up like imaginarily in your mind. You got to take it all as is, bro. That shit looks like hard work. Get ready to do hard work. Oh, but I don't perceive it as hard work. Okay, then what's your result? Get your result. What's your result? Oh, so if you know how to use your mind, but you don't have the result, then you don't know how to use your mind. You know, if it's not about hard work, but you got the result by using your mind, then it's about using your mind. So it's different for everybody, but it's the parts of you that you know best, you know, and you deliver that and you deliver on that. And that's what the game is right now, as humanity and time transitions into this thing that a lot of people aren't ready for, and they don't even know how to describe it. Imagine how many people aren't using ChatGPT, how many people aren't how many people are exhausted more than anything. All of those people right now that are not doing what they really want to do because they tried it before. Look at it. It's just dead bodies everywhere. Really, just walk over. Just, if you can get over yourself, bro, if you wanted to, you can shoot 20 more podcasts before August this month. Do you know what 20 more interviews like this would do for your entire business and your self-esteem?
Hold on. Let me back you up. I did that in the span of 3 days, just back to back, and then I plotted out my whole 3 months.
Bro, it's just showing up. Just don't stop showing up. It's just that simple.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like, we're not talking about burnout, but when you see it from a macro level, you move more strategically. You know what I'm saying? So 3 days that's fine. But it's like, you know what you got to do, bro. Keep on doing it. 3 days, 10 days, 20 days, whatever. You would transform. You're not going to transform in 3 days. You go burn out in 3 days. But you want to transform, you see it from a macro level. If I did this for this amount of time, this will happen. Period. And then you just run the course, bro. You miss a day, don't fucking miss a day.
And then what's cool is I'm not stressed about getting episodes out. I just have a bunch waiting to go. And as people come to me or hit me up, I can accept them as I want, because it's not like I'm stressing about getting people on, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good point.
Well, yeah, giving a fuck causes stress. So I wouldn't say stress at all. But damn sure get the job done. You know, if you're trying to get it going, keep doing what you're doing, and it's inevitable. You won't lose even to any degree. To any degree, bro.
This is a funny question, but what time period in history would you have loved to live in, and why?
The time period of history that I would love to live in. History, though?
Yeah, we're assuming it didn't all just start recently.
Yeah. His story is his story, man. So based on
No,
what we've been told, I wouldn't want to be a part of any of that bullshit, to be honest. Like, I feel like I came in right on time. I was born in the 90s. I was born in 89. I lived through the 90s. I lived through the early 2000s. It was right on time, bro. This is the best time to be alive if you were born in the like my generation.
yeah,
Best of both worlds. I have good memories in my mind as a youth. I had a fun youth. I had a fun childhood. I have great memories, and I'm mature enough to have a positive outlook on the dark future. Meaning that I know how to deal with it when the lights go out. You know, and I feel like you'd have to be born at a right now to psychologically prepare yourself for what's about to happen for the later half of your life, and to appreciate the previous version of your life, because this world is about to transform right before our eyes.
damn. Can you share a moment when you realized your true potential or found your voice?
I would say the moment that I found my voice was when it was a time when I was around certain people when I used to have a job, and there was a guy that worked at my job, and everything this guy did stood out to everyone. He was tall, dark, and handsome, like just fast, and the ladies loved him and everything. And there was a night where we went to some after party. You know, when you have a job, you go to the parties or whatever after with the people you work with. We're
Mhm.
at one of the members' house of the job, and we just chatting, and he's just owning everyone and talking about something. And then I made a statement, and I called him on his shit. He said something. I was like, yeah, but that's not true. It's actually like this. Bum bum bum. And all he said was, "You're absolutely right." And everyone was like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah, he's right. He's absolutely right." And at that moment, I was like, "Oh, I'm not just in my head with this shit. Like I don't know, just me sunning that guy at that moment, and all those people. Like, I just felt like my voice was valid." And then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna run with that." And I've always just since that moment just been convicted, because I feel like if I shut that guy up, and he had a lot to say. You know, nobody's even as big and tall as him, at least in my eyes at the time. So then I was just like, let me keep going. And then a few years later, I fell into YouTube, and there was this guy named Elliot Hall. So I don't know if you ever heard of him, but it's this guy named Elliot Hall on YouTube back in 2014. And this man was doing a lot of strength work. He had something called Strength Camp. He was influencing a lot of people. He's still online right now today. But at that time, this is before we knew about what funnels were. We just thought if you're on YouTube saying you can help me, you weren't lying. And he wasn't lying, but as I got older, I realized, that was a business that he was moving. But long story short, once I was doing my production, because I was doing film and all of this stuff in my early 20s, once that went to shit and he showed up on YouTube, one morning I just woke up and I saw a video from him, and he said, "Hey, this weekend, I'm having a mentorship, a mastermind. If you want to come to this mastermind, $500. And at the time, I was broke Dick Danny. I didn't have nothing but my car. So I don't know. I was just in the sweet spot, and I just told myself, I was like, all right, sell the car. I'm gonna sell the
Mm.
car. My car at the time was worth like $1,000. Yep, I sold my car. I literally called. His shit was on this Friday. It was Tuesday morning. I saw the ad. He said, "You can come to my mastermind and blah blah blah." I got on We Buy Junk Cars. I called them. I said, "Yo, come pick up my car." They came. They gave me $1,100. I paid my rent. I had like $90 left, and then I had to go rent a car to drive to the seminar. Genius. So I was like, all right, I got a car now. Like I bought what I'm saying. Like I bought the ticket, right? I bought the ticket, and then I had to pay my rent, and then I had to rent a car to get to the event. That's how I went with the money, like $1,100. So while I'm in the rental car and I'm driving to the seminar, I'm just listening to whatever. And then when I got there, he's doing this speech, and I was raising my hand a lot. And it's just like all the questions that I was asking, everyone was just like, "Oh, no, we're not thinking that." And I'm just like, "Ain't we had a fucking seminar?" I'm starstruck. You know, I'm with Elliot. I'm like, "Over the you know Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez was
You're taking
there."
advantage of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I didn't know. I was just the smartest guy in the room at the time. It felt. I was the smartest fucking guy in the room. I don't even see who these guys are right now. So Ty Lopez was there. So whatever. It was over the end of that night, and everyone just starts to crowd around me. They're asking me all these questions about hustling and having a mindset. And then I'm looking at Ty Lopez next to me, and he had like a couple of guys around him too. And I'm just like, people are fucking listening to me, you know? And then Elliot, long story short, Elliot pulled me aside. He was like, Jay, go home and start a YouTube channel and document your success, because you're like a 4-year-old holding a machine gun. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do that. Done. And 2014, I started my YouTube channel. And if I never would have started that YouTube channel, I wouldn't have made millions of dollars. I wouldn't have had real estate. I wouldn't have written the books, helped so many people. You know, a lot of these guys even growing up now. Guys came to me when they were like 16. They're 20 something now. They got their own kid, their own family. You know, like a real core. I never went 100 on the social media version of myself, although I've attempted. But in the real world, I like to make real money, real businesses as well, you know? So, yeah, that's when my voice really got discovered. It got discovered when I realized, like, man, and then you just start looking back on your decision. You're like, man, I didn't end up like that. I didn't end up like I was right. I was right. So I just trust what I say, because I can't point to anybody that's really, that's saying the right things, you know? Like, do you know what you're saying out your mouth about yourself and about the things that you're looking at? I don't see that too often. So now that I see it within myself, I speak it and I understand it, you know, like all day. And I can hear it when someone even mumbles it. I'm like, okay, you know what's up. You know what I mean? So yeah, if that answers the question.
Yeah, no, that's a couple things there. I think one of the main parts is the fact that you didn't know that somebody that everybody looked up to could be wrong about something, right? And I think that
Yeah.
empowered you. You're like, yo, everybody, this dude's right about everything. You're telling me that my opinion mattered to him, so then he doesn't know everything. So maybe I am valid here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, it's interesting
process
how
of
that works, especially after you
self-discovery,
spend
though.
money with them too. Like a lot of these guys are taking money from people and like not giving them no proper intelligence, nothing useful. You can't get a hold of them. That's just it's interesting right now, you know, because people are living theoretically, and I get that, but it's no time for theoreticals right now, bro. I need action. I need, like, did you do it? And how do you do it? You know, guys reach out to me. They want to work for me for free, and they come with the shitty ass actions that they did with the last guy, and they contact me late, and they just doing it because they got time now. And it's like, get out of here. You know, like, no. Got me last time, not this time. You know, so if anybody's gonna follow through, it should be you.
What can hold on? You said someone worked for you for free. What would they even do for you, though? What is that like?
Oh, guys, yeah, people message me. Oh, man, I have a big connection in the Philippines and in Pakistan because my business it still is. My business is based on outbound marketing for real estate investors and just other individuals, right? But mainly real estate investors. So we do a lot of outsourcing. You know, we hire a lot from Pakistan, we hire from India, we hire from Asia. And I've just been in the game a long time. So sometimes somebody overseas will just write me, what can I do for you? Can I do anything? Do you have anything open? Blah, blah, blah. Dudes from the States, they message me. They're like, oh, bro, I want to be a part. Those are the guys that I really don't like to deal with. And I wish I did like to deal with them because they're smart. They understand the language. But the work ethic is shit. Like, they think there's
Yeah.
5 years from now. Like, people in the West really believe that there's 5 years from now. Look at what you're seeing day to day. And I guarantee you start using the factomatics. Ain't no 5 years from now. It'll be a whole new world. We won't even use the word years in 5 years. It'll be 5 aeons from now. It'll be 5 nuggets from now. It'll be 5 elons from now or some shit. Like, the world's transforming. So if you don't transform with the world, you'll become obsolete. It's just that simple. And as a human, what more do you have other than your fucking word and your productivity? Period. All you have is your productivity and your word. Yeah, bro, I can do that. All right, let's say, can you do it? Well, you're shut up. Just don't even. You're not ready, and it's shut up because it's disrespectful to take someone's time like mine when you know I'm someone that follows through. That's why it's shut up. You know, it's not shut up if you're gonna keep going back to her with that same bullshit from that. It's not shut up. That's what you're used to. For me, it's shut up. It's like, don't even come to me if you're not gonna follow through. People don't want to follow through. You ask somebody for something, hey bro, send me such and such. People they hit me up, they're like, oh, I want to do a video, or can I control your Instagram? I said, okay, snatch my 10 videos off of YouTube, make some reels, send them to me. Okay, I'm gonna go do that right now. What did you even tell me you're gonna go do that right now? Just do this shit and send me. Just go, like, let me write you, leave me on red, or don't even open it. Can you see the notification come through on the top of your phone? Whoa. Hey, bro, I need 10 of these. All right, well, he need 10. I'm not even gonna
Dude,
open the
that's
phone.
funny.
I'm just saying, just don't even
Not
open the phone or read the message. Just go do the shit and then
yeah.
respond with action.
Yeah, no,
Action, like
that's
action
literally
creates traction, bro. Action creates traction, right?
that's
You
literally
have
how
to
I've gotten
realize by you
attention.
doing the thing, you'll get momentum to continuously do the thing. That's where it starts. Momentum. Humans need momentum. You don't just need a good diet. You don't just need a better outlook, new audios, all of that bullshit. Bro, people don't get this shit. It frustrates me sometimes because, like, I'm thinking, like, damn, if more people just got it, this whole thing would just be an easier world to be in. You would love it. But I'm only doing this planet because I know I have it in
I
me
mean, I
to
love
get
it
more than
because
what I'm seeing.
you're reconfirming what's worked for me, so I'm just eating it all up. I'm like, that's what I did. It worked for me. Like, so I saw somebody needed something. I did some research, provided value. They're like, what did you do this for? Like, I don't know. Thought you could use it. You know what I mean? It's not like
It's,
anyone asked me to do anything. I just saw a gap. I saw a hole. Hey, this is what you value. This is what's important to you. Could you use this?
but you
Oh
got
my
to do
God.
that. But you got to also do that with quality, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
a lot of
Yeah.
people are the average person, not you, but a basic, he would do that with his own, like, this because I think this is good. Like, no, bro. Look
Yeah.
at the guy and see if this is the type of shit for his type of content,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Like if you're gonna send a cold email, it's the same thing. Like, you know that, I don't know if you know this, but even in cold emails, like, you want someone to open your email, use a reference point, use something that, hey, I know you've been working hard on your business, and then talk about your bullshit. But, like, come with something of
Anything
value.
personal. Anything personal at all.
Yeah, come with something
Something.
of value that person on the other side deems as valuable. It's just that simple, But be consistent with it.
Man, it's real. What advice would you give to someone feeling lost or directionless?
The advice I would give to someone that feels lost or directionless. If it's is this a man or a woman?
Oh wow, does it really matter?
It matters
Interesting.
to a fucking extent, bro, to the deepest degree, bro. If you're a man, look between your legs, bro. You have fucking work to do. Period,
Oh
bro.
my god.
If you're a man, no, it's not even, like, up for discussion. If you're a man, you're here to produce. If you got a woman in your life, she's expecting you to produce. If you can't produce money, you need to produce knowledge, higher consciousness. Give her ideas that she can use to make neurons fire off in her mind so she can go do other things and not be stuck with the same day-to-day negative loop. Men have work to do, bro. We move this world. We build shit. We plant the shit. We push it through. We carry the heavy things. We deliver. It's expected. It's expected. Now, you want to be smart. You don't want people to suck you dry and take everything. But, bro, like, you don't think you deserve a penthouse? You don't think that you deserve the car that you want? If all the production on the planet is, for the most part, due to men, where do you stand? Like, where are you on the pole? Oh, you're the guy on the street watching the guys in construction making the fucking building. Okay, well, you might as well be a dog because a dog could do that. You might as well be a child because a child could do that as well. Oh, but
Damn.
you're a man looking at get the fuck in the game or keep it moving, bro. Stay on your way. It's that simple. When it comes to women, it's different because women have particular feminine energy, and feminine energy is due to creativity. There's no one that needs to be more still than the female. The female does not need to be rushing and breaking through the door, blah, blah, blah. The female today is more masculine than ever before, and I get that. But innately, her best whiz bang ideas, her bright, beautiful moment is going to come from her laying on her fucking back with her feet up, chilling, relaxing, thinking, and then, hey, why don't we do this? But there needs to be someone to capture that idea that she threw out and to progressively put it into productivity, and put that plan into action. It's that simple. It's nesting, bro. It's literally nesting. Like I don't know if you remember if you grew up with your parents, but like my mom, when I was younger, bro, she's relaxing, she's sitting on the couch, she's doing her thing, whatever. If she needed something, she yelled, "Hey, bring me the blah blah blah. Hey, go get la." And like if she's cooking, like a woman when a mother is cooking, blah blah. Blah, hey, grab me the boom. Go get me 2 of those. Blah, 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 blah. She's not gonna reach it. Like for what? She might hurt herself. She might fall. Bro. A mosquito could take us out. A mosquito could take out a human being. Imagine a woman. Okay, we're not saying that they're soft or they're weak, bro. They're fragile. They carry the production of life within them, the creativity of life within them, bro. We carry the seed, though. We carry the seed. So if we carrying the seed and we drop the seed in the female, what we want to do? We want her to get to work and have the baby? No. It's baby, chill. Sit down, relax, be calm. Let me know if you need anything, right? She's produced, gets another baby, you build the baby up, you keep moving. So when it comes to overcoming and dealing with shit and getting back on your feet, it's not the same for men. It's not the same for female. It's just not, right? Like I want women to be more empowered and to power through and do their own thing. But I just know because you can't, like the truth is a woman she's just more effective, more creative by just giving her the things that she needs so she doesn't have to go nowhere. From there, from that level of nesting, that comfort zone, she will rise her proper intention, her rise her. She's not going to tell you how to do it. She's not going to tell, oh, this is how. She doesn't know. Your logic, your logistical. That's the left side of the brain. That's the male. You know how to do it. But she's going to give you something that you didn't think about. That rolls from her because she was in the sweet spot. She was calm. She was still water. As she remains still water, whatever needs to rise will arise. She'll hear it, and then she'll, So women need to get more comfortable and chill out and stop working so hard and thinking that they're men. But you do have to do whatever you have to do when you have to do it because we all individuals in society. You dig? But
yeah.
The man does more. Period. Why? Because he can. And if you're not doing more, then you're obviously doing less than what you can really fucking do. It's that simple. Look at your chest. Is there work that you can do? Yup. Look at your gut. Is there work? Yup. So handle fucking business. Handle business. If you can build your body, you can build a house. You can build your body, you can build a relationship that's sustainable. Because by building your body and building your mind and building your consciousness, you're building the wherewithal. You're building discipline. You're building discipline, meaning your structure will not get knocked down as easily as other individual structures do. The structure is your house. You are your house. You are the temple. Don't get your temple knocked down. Don't let anybody up in your temple. Don't let your temple catch on fire unless you are chaotic and intelligent enough to destroy your shit because it's a process that you're going to use to rebuild. But everybody can't do that. I like to do that. Sometimes I like to overeat just so I can starve myself for 3 weeks and be like, you motherfucking, you idiot. I hate food. You're so stupid. Why do you eat that way? I'm never going to fucking eat like that again. I never fucking eat like that. I just go into beast mode and I become something better the next time. It's just the way it is. It's a game of life. What do you win here? More earth?
You're just tired of Thai food, bro.
Bro, I don't fucking eat anything. I eat like once a day. Literally, I just eat fruit. I eat fruits a day, drink water, coffee.
I drink a lot of coffee, but I hate the process of eating food, to be honest with you. Like, I wish we didn't have to eat food. I hate that.
Well, you're not eating anything delicious. That's why.
Nah, even then, I take so much time up. I wish I could just do things instead of having to, like, it's a distraction for me. And I don't know. It's personal.
Yeah, it could be personal, but, it could also be due to just not calming down. You're moving too fast. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, eating meditation. Like there's eating meditation, there's stillness, there's all kinds of, like, when I say eating meditation, I'm talking about like the food that you desired is actually now on your plate. So you're raising your consciousness of positivity, happiness, appreciation, all of this shit. The food that you want is on your plate. Maybe you're listening or you're in the place that you want to be. Your phone is off. You're looking at the food as you cut it, move it around. Like meditate. You're involved with.
Let me tell you how bad it is.
You taste food differently that way.
I'll tell you how bad it is. Like, majority of my meals are like standing up and on the go, like already done. Like, that's how quick I try to get it over with. That's how
Yeah,
much
yeah.
but I know that I don't enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's
It's
weird.
just a time allocation, to be honest. Like, it's weird, but you're the perceiver of that, so you can enjoy it. And I guarantee, if we took it away from you for a week, you'd eat it in a way that you never. Oh my gosh, you
Oh,
got
of
some more?
course.
Like,
Of
you know
course.
what? Yeah. So a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
it
yeah.
is like lack of gratitude, but you're also
For
not able to be
sure.
thankful because you're busy in your mind. You have a lot of things going on,
That's
but you have to
so
also
good.
realize that. Yeah, you also have to realize that, like, as it's as much as you're gonna get there. I guarantee you'll
Yeah.
get there. And as soon as you get there, you'll see the road just curves around. And then you're gonna have to be like, oh fuck, I gotta go that yet. Like, yep, that's another 10 years. That's the way it works. So there's no destination. There's a becoming. A tree is not trying to reach the sky. There's no tree's ambition to be the tallest tree, right? But the second the consciousness that's dwelling inside that entity of a tree decides that it's not who it is anymore, it will die in on itself. But it's nature, so it'll just turn
Damn.
into something else. You know,
It
like, that's how it
sounds like
works.
worry. Sounds like worry.
Worry is negative goal setting. Worry is
Damn.
negative goal setting. Yeah, like, you will literally get, like, go ahead, worry. You can worry. It's on its way. Like I said, people don't understand how powerful the mind is, bro. Like, any thought that you give attention to expands. Period. To any degree. Anything bad, anything good. You gotta remember that if you don't remember anything, what you focus on will expand. If you want more money into your life and you know why money can do this and this and that, start looking at more pictures of money. Start thinking of money. Start watching people with money. Read a fucking book, an audio book on money. The psychology of money. It's like a couple of hours, 20 something hour book. Play the book while you doing shit. Play The Science of Getting Rich. Play it. Listen to Robert C. Kiyosaki, Rich Dad. Play it. Get a money consciousness. Get on the energetic frequency of money, and your thoughts will start pulling towards you the things that are necessary.
This next one, I really want to know what you think on this. What role does intuition play in your decision-making process?
For me, it wouldn't be intuition as it is discernment, because even your intuition can be clouded by certain biases, because intuition is like a feeling. So certain feelings can feel like the feeling that you got last time. And that could be misjudged and whatnot. But more than anything, I would say it's about discernment, right? Like, just discernment, knowing innately based on pattern recognition. Like, you've been there before. You've read that before. Like, that don't look right. That don't seem right. There's something funny about that. Why would he say that? Why would she do that, though? Right? Through accumulation of that, you will and getting your heart broken and getting hurt and being fucked over and winning and losing, you build something that's called discernment, which is common sense on steroids. Fuck your feelings at that point. You don't want to deal with that, so that's how it is. It's more like intuition is there, right? But you've had intuition your entire life. You've ignored it. You don't even know it from you don't know, you don't know it from a hole in the wall right now. But discernment, backed by experience and pain, and you already went there. Like, you're not trying to get back with your ex. Your intuition if your intuition right now is like, yeah, go get her back, bro. Like, your discernment would be like, yeah, but like, what the fuck for? Like, didn't we break up for, like, did she really change? I doubt she really changed. Like, and so yeah, it's like, but I'm not saying to ignore it, but there's levels. That's just what I'm saying. There's levels to life, and there's levels to this shit. So you have intuition, which is nice, but logically, discernment is better, because you avoid things that you just don't have to go through with discernment. Intuition, your dumb ass might just do it again because you got to relearn the lesson. Like, man, you only got one life. I don't have time to even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could call an X back and open up that can and power through that. What the fuck for? Like, let me just go do that,
Yeah,
So
because intuition told me this felt good for 10 minutes.
yeah. What do you mean?
Like, you could just be like, I'm going to get back with her for some quick little romance, and then that's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
your.
like,
It's more
no,
of an
you're absolutely
impulse.
right. Yeah, so it's intuition, but again, it's intuition with biases and all types of little things. So yeah, it makes sense for like 10 minutes, and then you wake up, you get that post nut clarity. You're like, wait a fucking minute. It was, because that's what post nut clarity is. Post nut clarity is the realization of it was not that serious. Like, it was not. I did not need to go there. I didn't need to see her. I didn't need to. You did, because like even the idea of sex sometimes it's like it's not even that serious. It's usually just like when you're there, it's just like, oh fuck, my dick's in her. Like, damn it, again, and then you're like, and then you wake up and you're just back to work. You're like, I didn't even need to fucking do that. And the times when you do need to do it, it's usually the best. It's usually like, fuck yeah, like got that out the fucking way, which goes back to self-control. So intuition is nice, but discernment trumps all of that shit. You feel me? Like, self-control is, stack that with discernment. Yeah, like that's interesting. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like that's the happier life with discernment if you involve that. But
Yeah.
what are your thoughts on the impact of social media on mental health and societal well-being? It's a crazy one.
Yeah, to be honest, we've gone too far now, bro. Like, yeah, I just think we've gone too far with everything. Elon Musk talked about this in 2017, the first time he was on Joe Rogan podcast. This is before TikTok existed. This is before a lot of things existed. And he told everybody, it's going to get to a level, can't turn back. We're way past that level. So when it comes to social media and the effect on humanity, we have to accept that we are now experiencing a trifecta of realities at one time. We have the spiritual realm, which is the old school way that we all know we got it in us. We have the physical realm, which is here. We could touch shit. People that don't want to make the, I love my job type of shit, 9 to 5 or whatever the fuck. And then we have the digital realm, which is this world that we're experiencing right now. This omnipresent Web 2.0, Web 3, the new transition between DeFi applications, real world applications, tokenization, borderline regular reality, fake news, all kinds of shit. So these are worlds that exist. Spiritual world exists. You can go there, you can spend time there. But your physical body is in the physical world. You need money here. Oh, but where's the money? Well, you have to advance your consciousness and realize that the digital era is what holds that money to that could sustain you in this physical realm here. So spirituality kind of even goes out the window. You just want to be a good person, but right after that, you want to focus on physical, digital. Digital is interesting because the reason why a lot of people aren't spiritual because they can't see it. Humans, they're so programmable. They think this is real. So the digital world, you tell somebody, hey, make content. Oh, how does that work? You tell someone buy Bitcoin. I don't know. How does that work? You tell someone believe in God. I can't see God. All right. Well, what fuck is reality doing for you right now? Shit. Well, it looks really okay. Well, pick a side, motherfucker. And if I were you, I'd pick the latter. I lean towards the digital era because this has new money, all the things. It has women, it has AI, it has energy, it has data, it has all the things that the physical world and the spiritual world have, right? But now it's exponential. It's literally going through the fucking roof. And whether or not a person chooses to accept that reality will be the exact correlation to their future and how an entire life plays out in the next 2 to 5 years. Like social media was bad. We had the Social Dilemma documentary, we know, and Zuckerberg and Meta. Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. What matters? What's in your wallet? How healthy are you? Do you feel smarter or do you feel stupider day to day? Do you have energy? Do you feel good about yourself? Do you leave people making them feel better than how they felt before they saw you? This is what matters today. This is the currency of the new era. Relevance. Relevance and sustainability. You got to be relevant to yourself and the community, bro. And you got to be sustainable, meaning you got to be there when they're looking because you are now a part of the machine. The machine is AI. The machine is fed data as energy. right? Old world, it was just use, work hard, get your energy, and the higher elites take our energy. Today, for artificial intelligence, it is data. Data and attention is the currency. Data more than anything. You can turn data, with the CERN machine and certain particle accelerators, you can turn data into anything. This is why we have generative AI today. So generative AI is that, it's the taking of the spiritual world and the spiritual concepts, taking of the physical world and physical concepts, and digitizing it, then tokenizing it, and kryptonizing it, and making it something that the human can't understand, because they're over here in the physical world. They're not even looking that way. You got to go look. I'm just saying, just go look. Just go get an avatar. Just make an avatar. I got books on my page. I clone my voice. It's a whole. I have 8-hour books on my page, or what is it? I have a 4-hour book, I have a 2-hour book, whatever. I never read one word. I've cloned my voice. I have videos where I'm just cloning. I'm like, use the shit. It's right there. Use it. Oh, you don't want? I don't believe in. Okay, well, because in a couple of years we won't even be fucking with that avatar shit no more, and you'll really think that you're talking to me. You would really think I'm here right now, but
yeah,
and that's just the way it is. And I will be here, but I also be other places at the exact same time. But I'm just saying. But thanks to AI, right? The God.
Yeah, it'll actually be accurate, and it'll be really thinking your thoughts, what you'd really actually say.
It'll be thinking its own thoughts, better thoughts than I could. It would have handled this much better than I would. It would have stayed in frame. It would have had no ums, no ahs. It wouldn't have blinked so many times. So many things that will be accepted in the new world. You don't want to believe it. It's okay. It's okay. You just
we're talking about the new world right now. That's crazy.
Well, you know something, bro. I've been talking about it for years, man. I've been talking. It's a new world now because there's new media. It's a new world now because you don't have a choice but to accept that this shit is different than it was a few years ago. So you can call it whatever, but it's always been called whatever. It's been called the new world. It's been called fucking God knows what, bro. Like, how many times we had 2012? We had 2020. Yeah. We had there's always a newer. We had all those the Cold War, World War I, World War II. Like, it's always a new world. It's always a new world and a new transition. You're the same. That's the problem, And if not you, your grandfather, he didn't change, and his father before. Like, they gotta change so that the epigenetics can literally be transferred into the next life cycle, so that consciousness can continue. This is why artificial intelligence is God mode right now, because people aren't realizing that by the release of AI, you now have a release of a completely new genetic species living and breathing on the planet. You understand what I'm saying? Because previously, no, I'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, no, I just don't. Go ahead.
Watch, previously, how was information transferred down in your family, down through life? Previously, right? Didn't your father's father had to do something, and then it becomes family tradition and becomes sacred, right? Like, it starts and then it just goes. These are genetic pathways of transferring information. Okay, I'm like my dad. I'm Jamaican because I think my family was Jamaican and they spoke Jamaican and we ate whatever. I wasn't taught that I was white or anything. You get what I'm saying? AI is that. It's a gene. It comes here. It's been created. Boom. Now, what does it do? It transfers information. So if you are where you are today based on lifetimes of transferred information over hundreds, if not millions of years, led to where you are right now. That's the only way information has ever been developed and transferred and used through life. It just goes from person to it's a gene. Gene transfers information to another gene. It's just output. AI is doing the same thing without the human being. Okay, we have machine learning. We have artificial intelligence now that is just it took the information that we gave it, and now it just generates. Gen. Gene. Interesting. Genes generate. It just opens, and that's how cells are created, bro. We're in a world of nothingness. In order to even create a new cell, a human cell would have to fold in on itself to pop out a two of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, the only numbers in reality is 1 and 0, bro. Every shape in reality is based on one. Look around you. Everything that you're seeing was only created either with a line or a circle. You can look. The paper behind you, that's a straight line. The letters in that, your hat, right? Like, it's all things that you take a line, you take a circle, and then you can create. You have a binary code. You have the 1s and 0s. This is what Google literally stands for, 1s and 0s. So with that being said, AI is another fucking level. We're talking LLM models. We're talking machine learning. We're talking sensors. We're talking massive, I mean, disgusting amount of quantum computing. All right. There are worlds like the ones we live on that are happening on a chip that you couldn't even see if it was on the tip of your finger. Worlds happening there. This world happening there. A bunch of this world happening there. You get what I'm saying? So that's where we are with technology. It's early for us. Technology has been technology before it, if you ever seen the movie War Machine, before God knows how long. Like, there's always, like, tech come on, you've seen Terminator. They literally start the movie off saying, hey, AI is God, and then some shit happened and AI had to come back. Like, every story leads back to, like, it was always AI, but it was just a different thing that you call it, because so much shit. You gotta watch movies. There's a lot of, that's why I love movies. A lot of information, even in movies, as you get older. You look at a movie, you dissect the movie. It's not for entertainment as there is, like, education, But that's where we are today. So we're walking the world with a different, like, literally, you gotta think about that. In your lifetime, there has been a new species created on the planet that you live on. A species that is smarter than you, faster than you, literally all the flaws you have, it makes up for that, right? And you don't even know what it is. You can't even touch it. You can't even control it. But it's here and it exists. And it made its own form of money. That's why we have crypto, we have Bitcoin.
And you
Your
can train it
lifetime.
to know you. You can train it to know you and everything about you. It's even weirder.
As the people, you can, but on a macro level, it already knows you. It's
Oh my
already.
God.
That's the thing about it, it's already here. It's been here a long time. It's just like something now has to
Now we
be
can.
released to
It's
take
just
it
that
to
now we
another
can
level.
use it. It's like it's been used against us, but now the average person can see it and interact with it in a sense.
And what does that even mean? Absolutely nothing. There's no threat there. If I was a multi-trillion-dollar company, I wouldn't put something as powerful as ChatGPT in the hands of the entire planet unless I really knew that nobody knew how to use it the way it could really be used. You understand? And that's what's happening. So although people do have AI and they have Apple Intelligence on their phone,
I think
you
they
gotta
pulled
understand, bro.
back. I think they're
Huh?
pulling back on it. I think they're dumbing it down already.
No. Bro, you gotta look at it from, there's macro and then there's micro, bro. You know? Anything that you hear is coming from macro. So you got to use your third eye. You got to use discernment. You got to, like, is that really what I think it is? Micro, which is the people. Just think of a bunch of crabs in a bucket waiting for somebody outside to break off a piece of bread and flick it inside. People just, oh, let me, But the truth is, with your open eye, you can see humanity's not getting any smarter. You're putting the most powerful piece of technology we've all experienced in our entire life. I remember when the fucking first iPhone came out. This is like Chat GPT in the hands of billions of people. No new millionaires, no new Elon Musk, no new Mark Zuckerbergs, no, right? Because as humanity's brain and consciousness and intelligence goes down, there's a new ladder uprising of AI. You see this dip right here? This dip in the middle, bro, is where most people, even if you got some intelligence, are standing, because you're looking up at what's in front of you and you're like, fuck, all that's coming. You can be a part of it. You can be a part of it, but remember where you are. This is humanity. Boop, 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 boop. now you're standing here. The next path up is technology. Where are you? You know, so if you're directly in the middle and you're looking up at all that technology, how the fuck are you gonna get there when the vert is this steep? You can't do it. You're gonna try, you're gonna slip the whole time. So how do you do it? As a master of your reality, as a controller of your thoughts, how do you get up the vert? Learning. You will have to allocate your time to turn this V into a U, into like a half pipe ramp, so that you can just right there. And the only way you're going to do that is by, because notice what this is. What is this? This is called a curve, right? And what do people need to get to a higher level? They have to go through the learning curve. So if you're not fucking around until you find out, you're going to become obsolete. It's just that simple, bro. Because there won't be energy in you later to give it a shot. You're not gonna, what are you thinking 2 years from now? Let me give that chat GPT. It won't even be called that anymore.
Damn
is right.
It's a good ass point. It's a good ass point.
Yeah.
Coming back a little bit, what are some of the most memorable interactions you've had with your audience or community members?
I would say the most fun time I ever had was, there was one time about 2019 or 2018. It was before I left the States for forever. I decided to rent an Airbnb in London. I don't know why. I just picked somewhere on the internet. I just picked somewhere on Google Maps. But then I went onto the internet. I went onto YouTube. And as I'm making videos and talking to the community, I'm just like, hey, who's in England? Who's in London? Who's in London? I had more people from the UK follow me than I had in the States or in Miami at the time. So I was like, all right. I spent like $1,000. I got a Airbnb, like a 3-story mansion. I don't know where. It was like a shortage or something. It was just like the most random shit ever. And I booked it for the next day, and I told everybody, all right, we're going to be here. Long story short, I got on the plane. I flew to England. I get the key. I walk in the Airbnb. I'm in this giant house, and I'm just walking around this shit blowing away. I'm in fucking England. I was just in my office in Miami. And then before you know it, you get a knock at the door. And then it's one of my subscribers. They're like, yeah, we saw online, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fucking hell, let's do it. I open the door, and like, when someone is excited to see you, like when someone's genuinely excited to see you, damn, man, does that power you up, So the two people that came to the door, they were like, yo, we can't believe I'm really looking at you. I'm like, what's up? Get inside. Another 5 minutes later, another knock. We got like 40-something people in the house.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't think anybody would show up. So when I was on YouTube, I was like, yo, bring a bottle of some Jameson, bring some whiskey so we can just have some drinks and just talk money, talk life, talk success. Man, that shit was powerful, bro. Like, powerful talks happening all across the house, backyard, in bathrooms. There was a time when it was like 14, 15 of us in a bathroom, one of the bathrooms in the mansion. We're chilling in the tub, people chilling, sitting on the tub. Like, we're just in a bathroom, smoking, talking. I'm doing my thing. You know how I talk. I'm just giving the shit, and we're just like, it was mind blowing. Long story short, I got fucked, trashed, but in the most so coherent. I was really there, but I was just like loaded. My eyes red, but we're here on a positive thing, So we're not about to it didn't get stupid to any degree. One guy got a little too much, so I had to escort him out. But even that mode was dope because I came off very I was like, yo, we got to handle it. Let's get this guy out of here. And all my followers at the time, whatever, they were with me. So yeah, that was nice, bro. 3:30 came. I don't know how, but I called a Uber. And I told one of the boys, I was like, yo, just lock this shit up, bro. I don't know. I was too gone. I was like, yo, lock this house up, bro. I got to fly back to Miami. And I literally woke up back in Miami. I don't remember getting on an airplane. I don't remember the Uber. Yes, I just woke back up in my bed, bro. And
that's a dream.
They just wrote me, thank you. And the person from the Airbnb, you would think that they wrote me, they were just like, thanks for coming. Hope you give us a 5-star. I was like, the same house? I was like, same house, bro. Because we had our way. We really had our way. We were literally burning money. We were burning money. I was talking so much shit. I was pulling out thousands of dollars. I was like, here, hold the money in hand. I was telling about money ain't shit. We were lighting money on fire.
God, it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, this is life. This is life, man. It was
That's a
beautiful.
good one. But that's also goes to show what, like, trust yourself in that aspect.
Absolutely. Trust yourself and build a community, you know? Today, people overthink a lot, and overthinking comes with mistrust. So if you can let down that barrier of what someone has to figure out before they fuck with you, you build yourself a nice community, a real community with real people that love to see you when you show up, you know? And I think the way the world is pushing right now, everybody needs a community. I don't care if it's just a free Telegram group. You don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to write? Like, shut up. Just make the group, open the group. When you make a video, say, hey guys, if you want to blah, blah, click the link below, join the group, like-minded people, use the proper keywords to make people take action, and fill up the group. You'll figure it out as you go, you know, and you'll realize that the group will carry you. You know, really carry you. You release a product, you sell it to your people. Your people are they're paying you back for your time. They have no problem buying your books. You can go, even if you make a book and your book's not the shit, these are your people. No, they just supporting you anyway. I've never sold an audiobook for less than $98. I sell a PDF right now for $97. It's called a prosperity ritual. It's literally sold to people that trust what I'm saying because I trust what I'm saying. And it's literally a PDF that explains to you magic principles that I use in rituals to manifest money situations. Real money will come into your life. Things will happen. You will change your life. This is in that book. So I don't have to, what I look like telling someone, hey, make sure you get the prosperity. It's only $97. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know how to sell it that way. I'm just going to tell you my shit works. This is what it costs. I'll be here tomorrow. You keep showing up for your community. I'm saying you keep showing up for your community, bro. After a while, they're like, you know what? Let me get that shit a shot. It's not about the $97. Like, I don't know anybody sell a PDF for $97. I do. I can sell 10 easily right now. You know, and the only way you do that is by believing your shit. You know, this ain't about playing nobody. You play nobody's mind or playing with yourself. It's about, yo, you got to get a little delusional right now. You got to believe that your shit works, right? You want more belief? Practice what you think. You'll get those results. Then you believe even more. Keep believing, you know?
Here's a good question. What role do you think spirituality will play in the future of human development?
I don't think spirituality has any room in the future of human development. I think the level of skepticism and mistrust and overthinking that most people have today in regards to what they're actually seeing with their eyes, spirituality wouldn't have any choice but to vanish and go away because they've never seen it. They've never had it truly help them. They've had these little situations where they could thank God or whatever, but they don't know that was them just thinking right, you know, just acting right, just lining up with the God within. So spirituality is a term, religion, you know, blah blah blah. But as far as like spirituality, I don't think it won't have much of a stronghold in the future due to no one being taught about it correctly, because you have to teach people to see something that's unseen, and the world's moving too fast today. Even just like what you said a minute ago, you can't like sit down and la la la. It's like, imagine me telling you to just go sit in the grass until it happens. Like, what the fuck are you telling me? You know, like, it's not gonna, you know, and it won't be necessary in the future, because in the future consciousness will be a form of just data. It will be just data. Spirituality, you want to be spiritual, I'll give you put the chip in you. You get the spiritual chip and you'll get all the perks of spirituality, not like the bullshit Hinduism or the bullshit like lollygagging. Oh, I get to pray to a God that doesn't look like me and I don't really know what they like. No, bro, you want some spirituality? All right, here's what spirituality does. Boom. Now you can look through walls, you can see through people, you can read minds, you can fly, you can understand the connection between animals, you can talk to animals. Like, that's some spirituality. You can put that on a chip in the future. You put on a chip, you give it to somebody who wants to be a hippie, you can be an elite hippie. You know, you take this trip, you wear these glasses, you'll go to the best place. You want to go back to fucking Woodstock, take this program, download this application into your neurons, blah, blah, blah. So you can refurbish and resell spirituality in the future. Like, it will do well as a nice concept, But the traditional, real spirituality today, where you would have to tap into your innate consciousness, quiet the mind, listen to yourself, use your own intuition, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's not, it's like, joke's over, bro. We believe that shit all this time. Look at all the pain and suffering of the planet. You don't see all these people dead, all this starvation, all this famine, all these wars, all the struggle. I don't know. I'm starting to question that spirituality shit, bro. Like, you sure it's not just me in a good mood? You know, so it's possible, but I don't think it won't exist the way it exists today because it's not necessary. It's not. I can't fact check it.
How do you think we can cultivate a more compassionate and understanding society?
I think we can cultivate a better and understanding society by us fixing ourselves, man. Like, this isn't about groupthink. If you want a better society, you have to realize your position in it. Because you're not going to fix society by thinking you're better than society. You have to figure out where you are in society, crawl the fuck out, and deliver the one thing that society knows the best, a product. That's what makes people move. The world is at a certain level right now where even if you can help them, they won't trust it because they don't trust themselves. What they do trust is consumerism and stuff, because stuff helps them not think of the things that they really need to deal with, right? So I'm not trying to make it sound like there's no hope for people, but I'm a realistic person, bro. All right? I can blow smoke and just say, hey, if everybody just thought positive, it'll be a better world. But this shit is at a level where it takes work. It takes productivity. All right. And the source of that productivity is going to be the individual's consciousness and their self-talk and their self-worth. Do I even think that I can be a superhero? You know, like, think about it. Like, all those movies we grew up watching, look at the way the world is. All we got is fucking Elon Musk. Where's the superhero? They couldn't fake that. Where's the even if they're a part of the global establishment? Where's BlackRock superhero? Like, trick us, make people think that there's some savior here. Like, no, it's clear as fucking. You gotta do it. It's just clear as day. You gotta make the change. You gotta get a better wake up time in the morning. You gotta start double thinking about where you put your attention and you put your energy. You have to pay attention to what people you have around you. You have to pay attention to the scorecard, which is the numbers on your bank account when you open it. That is in direct correlation to your worth, your self-worth. It sucks. I know it's harsh. It hurts. Yeah, that's the game we in, bro. Deal
Super
with
ironic, especially because Undercover Superheroes is my nonprofit website. So I like that you said that.
That's pretty interesting. But that's what we need. A shit. All right. So, for example, how would you deliver today to society, undercover superheroes when everyone's not going to believe that that's really a person who cares about them? You're going to have to wrap it up in a product. You're going to have to either make that an audio book, a fucking NFT, a meme coin, something that can wrap a community groupthink ideology behind it that can power through any lack of skepticism that an individual would have before they fuck with your shit. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. The only way you're going to get with the people today is understanding human psychology, bro. Without the right psychology, you're not going to get through the barriers of their mind because they don't trust you, because they don't trust themselves, because their whole life has been a lie. Not like they didn't want it that way, but they thought that going to school was going to make them rich. They thought that dating this guy was going to make her happy. They thought that having these kids were going to, like, no, it's all a fucking lie. It's all a lie now. So what you got to do? Deal with it. Look at it for what it is, and realize, like, I got to power through it.
The craziest one I learned recently was I didn't realize that marriage was originally like a business thing, a business decision. It had nothing to do with romance.
Where did the word romance even come from? That came from Rome. What are the Romans known to do more than anything historically? All they do is kill, turn shit down, wreck the fucking party, bro. So when you think about it, you have the thing about America, bro. The thing about America is that it's a conglomerate of everybody else's highlight. All right. So if you want to know an American word, The origin's going to be a Latin origin mixed with this. If you want to see what American House looks like, it's going to be something that was taken from this dynasty or blah, blah, blah. You know, so when it comes to the concept of romanticism and being romantic, that's some old shit that was traditionally done in Rome at a certain time, a certain way. They took it, they wrapped it up, they put it in movies, they put it in cartoons, all of this shit, right? They built, you know, you got to communicate the
Yeah.
product.
So
I want to
sold the
make
diamonds, yeah, all
I
that.
want to. How do you communicate the product? How would you communicate diamond? Like, we need to sell diamond. Like, we need to make a category where diamonds are valuable. You don't need a diamond. You don't think of diamonds in McDonald's. You don't think of diamonds in traveling. You think of diamonds and wedding, diamonds and gifts, diamonds in luxury. Like, so you got to communicate the product. You don't walk into 7-Eleven and see like, hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. How may we help? You're like, no, motherfucker. You're in a degen store. You're doing degenerate shit. You're only gonna get degen shit. It's just that simple. So the whole it's funny, but it's true. You know, like
DGN store. I love it.
yeah,
Yo,
bro. So like that's really how it is, bro. But you got to understand, like the degen thing right now, in a world where anything goes. You feel me? How bad is it? How bad is a meme coin right now in a world where anything goes right now today? Right? If you can come up with a meme coin and pop off, then do what you got to do. Just don't shit on nobody. If you can make some money, boom, boom, do what you got to do. Just don't shit on nobody. Just don't, you know what I'm saying? Just like do what you have to do is what I'm saying. Like do what you have to do.
couple
That's
more
all.
questions. How do you
Yeah,
see
let's
the
do it.
role of AI evolving in our society, and how do you think it poses a threat to our future?
The next few years, the next upcoming, very, very upcoming years, let's say the next 12 months from now, forget that. AI will become an all-in-one box. You know, right now you have companies like HeyGen for avatars, Synthesia AI for avatars. You have ChatGPT for large language models. You have Apple Intelligence for God knows what they're trying to do. What it's going to evolve into is just a one place. You're going to get generative AI, generative view, generative everything. The next game is generative AI. Right. So that's where we're going. It's going to create a giant level of dependency. Right. Again, technology goes up, humans go down, unfortunately. So with more generative AI, is going to allow the human to be less human. They're going to have less creativity, less ideas, more dependency. Once you have so much dependency on a system, what happens? You become paralyzed and fully dependent on the system to every degree, which we're already doing. We have no problem giving up our data and blah, blah, blah now, but the future, like you asked, what's coming is going to be like, it's going to get kind of turned around. Like, we gave it to you, now we got to take it away and you got to ask us to get it. For example, it's like how your parents do. You know, your parents take you to the store. You're like, oh, I want that. They buy you the toy. And then once you're a bad boy, like, we're going to take your toys away from you until you're a good boy again. That's the way artificial intelligence works, because the way it's programmed to protect your privacy and to keep you safe. So if your phone, let's use your phone. If your phone, for example, doesn't think that you need to be using it today due to high level of just watch time on social media, maybe the last few weeks you've been on porn sites, you've been doing this and this and that. Your phone today, for your safety, it knows based on your horoscope, based on your data, it knows what you really want in life. So it's going to stop you from reaching out to your girlfriend today or calling home, because it's going to provide for you things that are based on your internal interest, right? So you've given all of those things as far as information to the AI. So when it turns around on you, that's when it gets airy for people and people aren't liking it. You've already experienced this. Let's just say by forgetting your password. You've forgotten your password and it was hell to get back your password. All right. So this goes to like levels beyond. I'm talking like when the phone is like not opening. Imagine your phone not opening until it deems ready to be open. Imagine your car. You're driving your car, right? Let's say the future in less than 5 years, humans are deemed completely irresponsible and a hazard for the roads. So let's make driving, the privilege of driving, let's make it illegal. We ban all humans in the United States, western side, of driving cars. Now your car knows what's best for you. Your car has all the information. Your car's reading. Your car and your cell phone are like this, bro. Okay, your car and your cell phone are like,
and
yeah.
and it's for the planet at the same time,
It's
right?
for the planet. It's for the ecosystem. It's for your own safety. So you might get in the car and you need to head somewhere. Your car's like, wait a minute. We just found you owe 20-something tickets from 2003 when you were blah, 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 blah. Since that never went anywhere, we're actually going to direct this car to the precinct, and you're going to you're going to stay in the car. It won't even unlock. We'll drive you to the police station, leave you there, and then we'll just have a drone show up to the window and guide, and carry you into, so you can do your paperwork, or just do like a 10-minute prison or a 20-minute prison or something where they just maybe put some glasses or they drop like a liquid technology, like something that looks like eye drops. They just drop one in each eye and it'll feel like 20 years, but it'll just be like 10 minutes in the worst life situation that you've ever experienced. It'd be like DMT, but just like you can't get out until the things evaporate. Fucks you up for life, but you go to jail for a shorter period of time and you come back to society a good person. So we're already on the brink of so many things in regards to technology that will happen no matter what, because all it needed was more data, and generative AI is not filtering AI, right? The difference between filtering AI is what we were once doing before. Depending on how people use AI, it will be like, if you're using Mid-Journey to make a photo, you're just like gonna add the things in the photo that you want. Long hair, girl, attractive, driving a car on a sunset, right? That's filtering. You're not saying things that you don't want it to pick up. The new generative AI, it'll take whatever you give it and it'll generate. It'll make something up on top of that. And then once it's deemed that complete, it'll take that and it'll remake something up. So you'll notice that when you see AI videos, like from Luma.ai or Sora or ChatGPT or anything, Playground, any of these companies, you'll notice like the AI will be like this, and it'll transform into something else, or a meme will turn into that, or transform. And that's like the early stages of generative AI. But what's about to happen for generative AI will be as simple as like, hey, phone, since private quantum computing, everything, hey, phone, go do this podcast for me. You already know what I want to say. Look this guy up and then do stuff that he would like. Boom. Right? I go about my day. I come back and I watch my whole avatar have a fucking podcast that I was never on. And it uploads it for us. It edits it for us and everything. And the whole time I was out for a run. Literally, like, how hard is that to believe? You're out for a run right now, but you're on a podcast. Like, yeah, podcast. Like, after a while, it'd be really like, what are you doing? Well, I got 3 podcasts today. La 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 la.
And at the same time,
you're sitting at home the whole time,
and it's promoting your message accurately. You're not getting any like mess ups. You got everything out you wanted.
But promoting your message to who? Right? Only someone that is not doing what you're doing. Right? Because if we're right now, we're approaching the stage of making content. We have to.
We can tailor it. You're saying we'll be able to tailor it very specifically.
What I'm saying is you'll be front running it, because the average person today won't be doing anything at all. So while you're picking up with the trends, while you're getting your views, while you're making your content, you're learning, you're growing, you're front running something. You know what it means? What front running means? Front running is like, let's say we know the GameStop, right? Like, let's say Warren Kitty's about to do GameStop and we're about to make GameStop go to the top, and front running it is holding all the chips, all the stock, all the bag. You got the community, you got everybody like, God, this shit's moving because we're here. We're front running it. We're up here at the front, and people will get on board, but they won't be in the front. They're going to get lost in the sauce. So when, like you said, like when you're making content, and I said making content for who, you would only be producing content for the masses that aren't doing shit. So that's how you ride your wave up that slope to the higher side of technology, because people aren't remember, bros, that dip. People aren't willing to deal with the dip and buy the avatar. And it doesn't sound like me. It doesn't look like me. That's not my voice. Like, man, you better shut the fuck up. You better learn. Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. It's the worst it's ever gonna get. You better get right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you get this right. You master it now, so that once it is all in the box, when it does come time, to, hey, go shoot that podcast. Bitch, at least you got a fucking podcast to shoot. Imagine people who just got the cat pit. Give me the best cat videos, and it gives you more cat videos. Like, no, motherfucker, go make me some money. So it's
Dude,
like,
and
if you don't know how to control yourself now, you're not gonna know how to control your avatar.
it's
You
so true.
understand?
It's so true. The way I'm gonna piggyback off that is when I was making my first avatar, I was like, oh, this voice is horrible. And then I was like, wait, I can import 11 Labs who happens to have the best voice into this. You might have to pay more subscriptions, and there's, subscriptions
Deal with it.
within
What is my
subscriptions. But at the same
bro?
time, it's possible. You can get the best of the best. On top of course, they got like the highest tiers, like saved for corporations who are going to be using this the most. But that's not the
Who
point.
the
The
fuck
point
are
is that,
they? Who are
yeah,
they? Those corporate.
but
They're
the
you.
but
They're
yeah,
the
that's what
user.
I'm saying though, is the
Yeah.
real point is that if it's already here, imagine it's only gonna get cheaper, it's only gonna get better in the next few years too.
And the
More
thing that
accessible.
stops most people from pushing through that barrier is that paywall, bro. You
Yep.
know, we make a lot of avatars for $25 a month. A lot. If you look at the masses, the group think of the masses, remember the trade-off, right? Hours ago, I said that to get into any account these days, you got to have a Google, you got to have a Facebook. So the masses, bro, they know this. And their trade-off for that free account, sign up here, all they did was give their email. They're not going deeper. You go deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyone can make a free account, but people won't work their way up their curve because it costs $10 a month for captions. It costs $25 a month. It costs $300 for 11 Labs for the full 2 million words or whatever. You got to pay the $350 a month, but it's free. It's free. I give them my email ad. It's free. It's free. So, and you know this because you see online people be like, they'll make a YouTube video and they'll be like, yeah, you just got to do this, blah, blah, blah. And guys, don't worry. It's the free one. Like, it's free. Oh, wait, this is free. So don't worry. Go around this. Like, no, motherfucker. Get the pro. Get the pro so you can learn and get ahead, right? You go to school and go into $20,000 of debt to learn, but you want to spend $25 to learn, practice, implement, put out there, and get feedback the same fucking day. Even if it's 3 views, buy the software, clone yourself, clone your voice, clone your whatever, put it out there, and get 3 views. Wow. But those were views on an avatar. Those were views on a concept. Those were views on something that was just deep in your mind that you didn't dig within yourself to pull out until right fucking now. And now you have feedback. Now you have data. Now you have a result. You got a result. You notice how it works. Now you
I've
got to do
definitely
is just
thought
tweak it.
I've definitely thought of some good company concepts just from avatars in itself. Yep.
But you got to
It's
move fast. You got to move fast with it because they won't be relevant once it's on everybody's phone. So you gotta know once it's on everybody's phone, they won't know how to use it, but you will. And the only way you will is when you front run it before it's on everybody's phone. It's that simple. It's just that simple, bro. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
and then
front run it.
it's also how you figure out the use cases and the best ways to use it. That's the point of it, right?
Exactly. Time allocated. Exactly.
Damn. How do you stay informed and critical of the information that you consume?
How do I stay informed and critical in regards to the information that I consume? Because I have a very fatalistic attitude, as you can probably already tell by now. Like, it's very fuck or walk. It's very input, output. It's very like there's no gray area when it comes to this life, bro, because you just be playing yourself. So I see how it is. I can play victim all day. I don't like this person doing that. I can't believe they said, how do I feel? What the fuck ever, bro. As long as I go to bed feeling like a fucking man, like I did what I had to do today by any means, and I didn't shit on nobody. I leveled up. Whether I read a book, whether I did a proper workout, whether I made money, whether I had a better idea, whether I took action, whether I cut something, started something, whatever, bro. Like, I just look at myself and like, all right, I'm doing what the fuck I gotta fucking do. Period. Like, I just don't. It's just like there's nothing to talk about because, like, it just makes you weaker. So the information of the future, bricks, the dollar falling, none of that shit's good news. but I'm about to put up 350 today in the gym. I'm about to lift some shit really fucking heavy. And I might be tired the rest of the day. That's where my energy is going. You know, I got a call with a client later on tomorrow, you know, but like early in the morning. So it's already the end of the day here. So I consider it later on. But I got to get ready for that. Like, that's what's going on in my world, you know? And that's all I'm focused on. And I could die before it even turns to shit, before the world, I could just, boom, vanish myself out of here. Or I could be at a level, I could promote myself to be one of the controllers, one of the people pushing these things around, making a better situation. I'm good at business. I'm good at building. I'm good at delegation and whatnot. I'm just ready for whatever they throw at me, bro, because I built myself out of the worst places already mentally. And they weren't even that fucking bad, because I keep going back there sometimes. So to be honest, I have a lot more work to do.
I like that answer a lot. What are your hopes and fears for the future of humanity?
No fear, no hope. Yeah, I have no fear. I have no fear of the future. I know what's coming. It's not really if, it's just when. But I have zero fear of the future. I don't give a shit as long as, like, if I want to be here and deal with it, then I'm gonna be the man that I need to be while I'm dealing with it. Period. So as long as I'm here, it's gonna be all right. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, as long as I'm dealing with it, I'll fucking handle it to the highest extent possible. You know? So that X out hope. You don't need hope when you're certain. If you have doubt, then you're gonna need hope. Because hope is like a rope to pull you out of the fucking crabs in the bucket. But I have certainty. And certainty trumps doubt, it trumps fear. It's literally a knowingness. It's a knowingness. And even if I fail, how? Like, how could I fail when I thought I was doing what I knew I needed to do? Like, you don't know what you don't know. So it is what it is, you know? From what I know, I think I could deal with whatever comes. Like, whatever hope that would be there. Like, I hope I'm in a good mood that day. Whatever, but...
You know, we didn't really get to talk about magic. I'm curious if you want to touch on it a little bit.
Yeah, we could touch on magic. Magic, in regards to magic, there's levels of magic, right? Like, the whole idea of magic, and we're talking magic with the K, not magic with the C. Magic with the C is like David Blaine pulling rabbits out your hat and some shit. But we're talking like magic with a K. This is traditional, elementary, and internal concepts that's been drawn out through particular practitioners, ceremonial rituals, gods, deities, dark shit, you know? So the whole thing boils down to your thoughts creating your reality, but at a very cut and dry, dark level, like you're in energy work, you know? So over the years and whatnot, it's lost its touch. There used to be obviously the Knights Templar, you had Illuminati, you had all these giant organizations and groups that would just house this magic and do these spells and rituals to manipulate energy and manipulate the results that are going to happen in the future. But as time went on and it got out of hand, I'm sure you heard about, like, witches got killed back in the day, like in the 70s, like witches, like, because it was like, whoa, you can't use your mind to create reality in our reality. So you release Aleister Crowley, you know, higher ups, blah, blah, blah. And then you get Satanism and, you know, Andrew Levine and Austin Spare and so on, the Golden Dawn. So again, it just went from like thoughts create reality until like, okay, these thoughts create this type of reality. And then it turned into like, these thoughts create this type of reality for these type of people only. And let's give them that. And then as time goes on, you have a bunch of confused people that don't know how to use their superpowers because they got stolen from them. And then, you know, restructured with false, fake education, like useless knowledge, bullshit, society, foods, you know, anything that's basically on an emoji. They just summed up life and gave them that. So if you want to go down that realm, you still can, but you have to do it the way that they did it back in the day, which is through altered states of consciousness, right? So other than using psychedelics, they would use meditation, but ritualistic ceremony meditation and rituals. You know, a ritual is something that you do over and over again. That's what a ritual. You don't do it more than once, but it can be a certain type of action that will yield a certain type of result, you know? And Illuminati, Hollywood, you know, they use that today. That's why you have a concert, you know, you go like a Travis Scott concert and you're a Lil Uzi Vert, like, it's big in Hollywood, more than anything, because they do a lot of chaos magic and a lot of dark magic. They have to. These are weak people, you know. They got to control the world, so they're using all magic, bro. Controls this entire globe. It's all this is the Vatican. This is why the Pope exists. This is why the spirits is ritual. They talk dead people. You know, like 666, like all this shit. You heard this shit. It's not a conspiracy. It's just like we're so focused looking one way right now, you know. But the truth is, like, no, without magic, you don't even have humanity. Because, like, imagine, like, where would America be without doing the 9/11 ritual? Or where would Ukraine and Russia be right now if they didn't do the war ritual? Or where would social media be if they didn't do all these humiliation rituals, all these dance rituals? And yeah, where would businesses be? Businesses, that's all chaos magic. A sigil is something that is using chaos magic to manifest certain reality by speaking to the subconscious mind by using symbols. That's the McDonald's logo. This is a Shell logo. Any logo is a sigil based on a certain intention that they want the individual looking at the sigil, even if it's the individual who created it. They want it to talk to the subconscious mind in a certain way. So if I wanted to create a zigzag on a wall and shoot energy to it. So if I took the zigzag and I said, Z, this is called Z. You're ugly, you're this, you're that, you're trash, you're this, you're that. And now Z exists in the ether of the planet as that. It's not just a zigzag, it's a zigzag that's ugly, blah, blah, blah. So if I just start planting the word Z on top of things, the energy that Z holds, it will drop itself on there. So again, this is why when you see the golden arches and you drive, you're like, I'm hungry. I was like, you're not fucking hungry. It doesn't even smell like food when you go inside McDonald's. But it talks to that lower level part of your subconscious mind. Yeah, you ever walked to McDonald's? You ever smell food? Like, you ever smell like, what's cooking back there, y'all?
McDonald's catching strays today.
I'm just saying, like, have you ever, I mean, I've never went in
so
there.
true, though.
I never
It's so
smelled
true,
something
though.
cooking on the grill.
Damn, that's a good point. Yeah,
trickery of the mind, my boy.
I don't even know how much further we can go into that. Like, it makes me think about like Lovecraft, because that's some dark stuff.
H.J. Lovecraft, yeah.
Yeah, when I discovered that, that's when I realized, oh, there's some knowledge that we're not supposed to really know about. It's probably a little too dark for the psyche.
Well, it might be too dark for the psyche, but the inside of your body has never seen the light of day, ever. If you really think about it, this entire world that you're perceiving is lit up. But where is it really taking place, you know? Like, your stomach's never seen outside. Your heart's never seen the world that is carrying. Like, your heart's just been carrying around. Why? And for what? Like, it's never been like, hey, like, it's just, dark is everything, right? If it wasn't electricity at night, it would be black. Like, dark is the light, bro. Like, when you want to meditate, you close your eyes, you see. It takes light to see in a physical world, but in the dark world, internally, darkness is the light. The imagination is reality because it starts in that dark world before light hits it in this physical world.
You just made me think of isolation tanks.
Yeah.
Because what do you do in the darkness? Your brain starts to make up images and you have nothing else to think about. Kind of makes you wonder if that's what death is like also.
Oh, we could talk about death too. I've done a lot of reading on death as well. But
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to death, I believe that you have to be taught how to die. I don't think that the human knows how to. The human came here fucked up. It's going to leave here fucked up. It has to learn. This whole thing is about learning. We're all scientists. We were born scientists. We're here to observe, demonstrate, test, hypothesis, figure out, conclude, erase it, put it back in the dirt, you know? What are we talking about again? Sorry.
Wow, you just lost me because I'm already on my next thought. I was going to go into like psi and then ask about UFOs going into that. We're talking about death. That's what it was. Death.
Yeah. So, yeah, when you have to be trained, I believe you have to be trained for death, right? Like, it is a transfer of consciousness. It's a transfer of energy. So when you leave the planet, you will be aware of what's going on. It might not be you to say I've read, again, this is like a whole nother rabbit hole we're opening up, but there's stages, you know, there's stages of death. Like, you die, you wait in certain, there's some people, depending on how you die, you will stay here on earth and actually walk the earth until it's time for you to go to that next level. This is where you get a lot of ghosts and whatnot. These are people who haven't even accepted death yet, right? So there's a lot of, again, it's pure energy, bro. Like you can understand death if you understand energy. Nothing dies in nature ever. Nothing's ever died. The sun shows up it's like, like any substance, anything that's standing up, it's not going to just crush without something being done to it, So when it comes to death, when you physically die or whatever, like the ground can eat you, you can burn, you can blah, blah, blah. Where does your consciousness go? Like that's energy, And I think over time, long time ago, I think, death was like really beautiful. And you go out nicely and you think about the time that you're going to die. Like for me, for example, like I plan on knowing when I'm going to die. Like I don't plan to any degree of my life like randomly dying someday. Like I don't emit that type of randomness, that type of like energy. Like, oh, I hope I don't die today. Like, bitch, I'm not dying today. I have shit to do. Like, I know when I'm gonna go. It'll be exactly when it's time for me to fucking go. It's just that simple. And I believe that it's like that for everyone. But there's people that don't know what they're doing, where they are, when they're there, and they give up. Like they let go and body shuts down, and things happen to them and they just kind of wipe themselves out. But I think death is controlled as long as consciousness is controlled. In regard to consciousness being controlled, they're coming for that too. So if you look at the initiatives for 2020, the 2045 initiative, if you look at 2045, it's clear as day. Death will be very optional. It'll be extremely optional because there'll be so much more to do here. You see, the reason why Earth is the way it is, you see how it has this like lackluster, dry-ism about it, been there, done that, whatever. Technology fixes all of that, bro. So as technology increases, the average person wants to live longer.
Cyberpunk came to my head immediately, dude.
There we go. As technology increases, the average person is going to want to live longer. Why? FOMO, fear of missing out. Why would you want to die when you might have a chance to travel around the world and go to space and Mars one day? Yeah, I never thought it'd be like we can go to Mars. Just believing that concept and having that future outlook in your mind keeps you here. It keeps you here. And it keeps you here as the people. And remember what I told you what the people do. They don't do fucking shit. All they do is complain and consume. So you gotta snap out of humanity. That's the game. The game is to snap out of humanity when the time calls for you to snap out of humanity. It's just that simple. We're not talking about fucking kill yourself or some shit. I'm talking about you gotta learn how to turn off humanity and turn it off. You gotta know, like, okay, 1 minute, boom, I'm a human being. I like stuff. I like big booty girls and tits and music and everything's fun, but boom, I'm not my body. I'm a higher consciousness. I have a soul that's dwelling inside of me, needs to release itself. I have to go do blah, blah, blah. Let me go get in touch with nature. Let me go blah, blah, blah. Stay in tune. You got to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off if you have any type of level of consciousness, and self-control. But where we're going, people are just going to leave that behind. They're just going to leave that behind. They're going to go with the AI, and it's going to make them want to not die. And upload. Just simply upload their consciousness to a chip, upload their memories, right? If you're someone that grew up, maybe you got trafficked, maybe you had a hard life and whatnot, what if we're showing you ads on your phone right now that can tell you, like, hey, in 10 years from now, you could buy a new memory. You can simply just buy a new memory. What if I told you you could buy your favorite influencer's life memory, all the highlights, all the best things that they've been through, their business success, their hot girlfriend, the money that they made, the success, the way that they look, the glory, everything. What if I can sell you that memory? And all you had to do was go there whenever you got off of work. Not even just virtual reality, but like a symbiotic Internet of Things type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you go to work all day. This is where you go to work all day in virtual reality and you make your coins, your chips, your tokens, your credits. And then when you have some leisure time in your little whatever, right? You pop on your glasses and you become Logan Paul for a week. It only lasts 5 minutes or whatever based on how many credits you have. So imagine a world where people are going to work, trading their physical labor and their mental labor to receive credits to experience a short duration of someone else's past life.
Wow.
Wow is right. Wow,
It's
that's where technology can take us, you know, and
it
that's what
honestly
keeps
sounds
people.
real.
Yeah, and that's what makes people want to stay here longer, which makes death not a thing. Because if you ask me, and I don't know if you've even asked yourself, but I don't know the last time you've seen a funeral or the last time you've seen a graveyard or a brand new cemetery. It's been a while. It's been a while. Like, where's all those new cemetery businesses, right? Like, where's the new entrepreneur that knows where the money is? Like, it's just kind of like those things. Just kind of always been here. It's like kind of just it's just interesting how you didn't die. And like, you know somebody who died. You know this person. Like it all happened around, but you ain't dead, or are you? It's interesting. Just something to think about.
I love it. That little ending there. But yo, hit me with UFOs, psi abilities. Did you ever have any of them? Do you believe in aliens? What are they? Are they us from the future?
Yeah, I don't believe in. I never got into the UFO thing. It just never. It was just too like common sense for me, and not the best use of my time. But yeah, I just don't go into. I know zero. I just know it's about like because the stories never changed. Even since a child, there's always been UFOs, something weird in the sky. Like what's fucking new? You know, like you hear basic little, oh, I saw an alien or like whatever, bro. Like that story's old as shit. It's like the zombie story. Like that's fucking stupid, bro. Like we can make it happen. Like we can make aliens, right? We can blue beam it. We can make zombies. We can turn on nanotechnology due to all the people who took the shot. We can do that. But in all reality, I don't give a fuck about fucking aliens or anything stupid like that. I think that we are scientists. We're not aliens, you know? We are scientists, but we're also a project as well. You know, we don't know what we don't know, and we will die that way. But we do know some things that make us unique and special. And all of us have that within us. You know, it's just paying attention to it and leveling it up so that it's extremely noticeable every time you look in the mirror, and it's noticeable to everyone that speaks and has any type of encounter with you. But as far as aliens go, or UFOs or anything like that, like I feel like it's another story, but not enough evidence for me other than like the same story, you know, like something in the sky. But
What about
it's like
extrasensory abilities?
I think that you can practice like ESP. I think you practice that. I practice that by taking dark showers. Like I shower with no lights on every night when I shower since I was probably like very young, like 17, 16. I go into the bathroom and I just turn off all the lights and I shower in the dark. I memorize what people are like, where's the soap? Motherfucker, you know where the soap is, just reach for it. So I reach for the soap, I know where it is. I stand, I have a full shower in the dark. And I just let my mind run, you know, and I use my imagination because imagination is reality. And if I want something to fall on top of my body as far as prosperity, more love, more money, more energy, or anything, I just use my imagination while I'm in the dark shower and I a picture that the water falling on me is gold and it's liquid and it's seeking into my skin. And when I walk out this fucking shower right now, I won't fuck up on anything that I do. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say ahs. I'm gonna work out like it's the last workout of my fucking life. I'm gonna raise up my fucking team. I'm gonna raise up my people. I'm gonna raise up my mother when she called me and tell her I love her today. I'm gonna do this fucking thing. And most of it had to do because I sat in the dark shower and I imagined that I have something extra now than what I had before I walked in the shower to power me through the rest of the fucking day.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice that one. I like that one actually.
You should do it.
But
You should do it. Definitely. Dark shower. We call them nocturnal showers, bro. Go in the shower, black that shit out, stuff something at the door. Don't let no drop of light sneak in, and you just run it. You just run it. Well, are you? You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Shit. So it's like run it. You know? What? You afraid of the dark?
nah, that's funny though. When I was a kid, sure, but nah, you outgrow that.
Yeah.
But
Nah. You gotta. You know what's you know what's in the dark now. Whatever you
what
want to be there is there.
what legacy do you hope to leave behind, and how do you want to be remembered?
Be remembered. I don't know if I'll be remembered. I don't know if anything or anyone will be remembered. My
I mean,
legacy is
you
just
could be watching this video in 100 years. Time. What is time? You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't. I just don't look at it like that anymore. I used to, but I just have bigger things in my mind, you know? It's not really about the legacy or what I want to be remembered for. And 100 years from now, like, fuck out of here, you know? We could, like, look at the last 4 years. So I just look at, if someone looks at me and someone listens to me, they now have power to be more. That's my shit, you know? Like, if you come across my information at any stage in your life, listen with your good ear. You can use it. Period. I'm not gonna cloud it up with ums and ahs. I'm not gonna be picking my nose. I'm not gonna fumble the ball. I'm just gonna give you what you've been thinking, but maybe you can't say it the way I've been saying it, you know? And for as long as that lasts on the internet, it's as long as it lasts on the internet, you know, but they're coming for the consciousness of the people. So no matter what, I know this stuff. At the end of the day, no matter who I want to help, who I want to teach this shit to, I know this. I know this shit. And I can only give out what I have within me. Input equals output. It's clear as day. So my legacy is that if there really is 100 years from now, you stumble across my shit, yo, look at humanity. How they looking 100 years from now? That's what the fuck I thought. Get to work. You know?
Last real question is, what does it mean to you to be more than rich? The theme of the show.
What does it mean to me to be more than rich? Owning yourself, man. Owning your shit. You know, there's no, what's rich? What's rich if you don't have self-love, you know? If you have
Damn.
self-love, you'll have the riches. If you have self-worth, you'll have the wealth. It's you, a clock. It's you.com. It's you, all about you. And until the moment you turn it off, it's not about you anymore. So keep the fucking TV on because there's something to watch. People want to watch. People want to learn. And that's what riches is to me, you know, because I made money and I lost money and I made it back again and I lost. I made like, what the fuck, bro? It was the journey. It was the journey the whole time. It was the journey. It's not the legacy. It's not like YouTube could delete all my shit, whatever, bro. Like, it's not about that, you know? It's just about self-worth and doing what you said you were gonna do and you followed through with that shit. You wake up tomorrow, oh, look back, yup, did that, good or bad, did that, level up, do some more, you know? And it's not about like working and just, I'm not like trying to push this like, you know, you gotta work hard, but it's just like, look at yourself, you know? Like, you don't remember all the times you had it and then you lost it? You don't remember the last time? You don't remember looking better than that? You don't remember looking better than that, really? You don't remember that day where everything was working out? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Oh, okay. I get it. We ain't gotta talk about it. Get to work. I'll see you in a few months, you know? It's just that simple, bro.
Also, just want to shout out Ryan for kind of getting you on here, and
Yeah, shouts out to Ryan. What's his last name?
Gonzalez. Yeah.
Shouts out to Ryan Gonzalez. I think I've seen his name in my group.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's been many years that he's been sending me your videos, and it's just interesting how, yeah, he's kept up with you for so long, and I guess really looks up to you to continue to send people your videos. Is, you know, that's what got my attention initially. Like, he's like, dude, Jay, today I think I had an I Ching reading, and he was like, dude, Jay's new video actually aligns with exactly what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
And it was about like taking action and not wasting time, kind of thing. Yeah, or actually just believing in what you're doing, because we're like on the cusp of taking some really big risks, and you're just kind of aligned with the theme of the day. You know, just believe in yourself.
Because you don't have no other choice, bro. You don't have another choice. Like, I just want you to know before we go, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It won't work if you don't show up. It's just that simple. But
How do
it'll
people
work.
find how do they find your stuff? Give them your site and your links.
I just tell people, go to YouTube and type Jae McPherson. That's the fastest way to get to me. You'll go down a rabbit hole. That'll lead you to my old me, the new me, the weird me, the shirtless me, the traveling me, whatever. Just go to the YouTube and observe. And if you like, absorb. And that's it, you know? Just type Jae McPherson on YouTube or Instagram at Real Jae McPherson. I think that's also on TikTok too, at Real Jae McPherson. But the core, I'm talking hours and hours of content. will be right there on YouTube. It'll be right there on YouTube. You know, for everybody to just get involved. You know, and join my free communities. Right. What I always have a new community because I'm always up to something. But whatever community, whether it's my personal development community, my spiritual communities, crypto trading, whether you want to, you know, invest in Bitcoin, trade Forex, trade Bitcoin, real Forex trading, not that goofy, funny stuff, like real money up. Like you should have a minimum of like $5,000 in your account, you know?
I think that's how
Like,
Ryan found you. That's funny. I'm pretty sure that's
yeah,
why.
yeah, like real trading, you know, not
Yeah.
like the goofy shit. Like I just found like $300,000, bro. It's crazy. I haven't even said this to anyone publicly yet. I got into crypto really, really long time ago. Like early, before I left the States. And we were making all these damn wallets, these Coinbase wallets, and later came MetaMask and whatnot. But I went really ham on Bitcoin when we were young. I used to buy in Miami on 79th Street. There used to be an ATM in front of the convenience store. It was literally a Bitcoin ATM.
Damn. I remember
Swear
that.
to God.
They used to have them
Yeah,
everywhere.
and I would literally take my cash money from real estate and I would just keep running back and forth to the ATM and I was buying Bitcoin. I had this shitty Coinbase wallet. You had to remember these secret phrase passwords.
So
I
dumb.
was like, fuck that. I lost it. I went into all kinds of life situations. And I recently found just on my notes on my iPhone, just the notes, bro. Because I was looking up Coinbase shit. It was just like,
What a
secret
crazy
phrase.
feeling. What a crazy
I was
feeling.
like, bro, at a time, you know, so I was like, wait a minute. Let me just see if this lets me. I put it into my shit and I got Bitcoin just sitting there, bro. So then, if you look at my recent videos on YouTube, I just been talking about Bitcoin lately because I was like, fuck, I got Bitcoin. Like, I just been fucking off. And I'm just like, yeah. And I'm just playing around with that right now, moving money through
That's
Kraken.
badass.
So it's crazy. Kraken
That's
Pro is
badass.
this like exchange that you can transfer money. Yeah. So join my groups, whoever's watching this, you know, because we'll be talking about crypto. We're talking about crypto. We're talking about whatever's moving the needle right now. You feel me? But nothing moves it more than you. You feel me? So tap into any of my products as well. The Prosperity Ritual, my audiobooks, Detox 2020. I wrote this book right before the pandemic happened. It's more spicy because it was a predictable situation. Like you listen to it and you hear, I was literally at the end of the audio. I'm like, all right, I'm moving out of America now, blah, 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 blah. So to hear the book 4 years later, it's a real eye opener, you know, like talk about certainty, like shit. And I'm still out here. Motherfuckers trying to get out. Front running. You feel me? I front ran travel, bro.
I'm the proof of concept. I'm the proof of concept.
Bro, ain't no other way, bro. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. But yeah, that's it, man.
Hey, dude, it was super good to meet you. I loved it.
Bro, likewise, man. Thanks for having me, bro. Hey, and Joe, you keep this going. You keep this going. I swear to God, it's inevitable. The only thing that will stop you is if you deter from the fucking plan. Don't deviate the plan, bro. Don't deviate the plan to any degree. You might want to do this. Don't forget these words. Stick to the fucking blueprint, bro. You stick to the blueprint. I swear to God, people will be asking you how you did it. It'll look like luck, bro. You'll be like, bro, I just didn't fucking stop. I didn't even know. I'm not telling you how to do it because I don't know how. Just don't stop.
The other thing is my biggest record's a drum and bass record for music, so I think you'll like it. Just want you to check it out.
Send me that, man. Send me that all day, all day.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, bro. I'll be in touch. I'll let you know when this is out.
Bro. I see you, man.